Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
This Thursday, Kyle Brust and Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Club. Brewtown Trading. I feel like I'm in a club because they're telling me about how much money they're making on these cards that they have here.
Yes, it's great.
The biggest selection in the state. They're live streaming daily on Fanatics Live.
I mean, memorabilia feels like a little club in and of itself, so you're not too wrong. And we got a little box here that we're going to unbox a little bit later in the show. I'm excited to do that.
We need to get a Brad Nortman little jersey in here to hang up.
It does not belong next to Wembanyama, Antetokounmpo,
They got
Ronaldo, Love, Curry, Jokic.
He's the greatest punter in Badgers history. He deserves to be somewhere.
Yeah, but what do you think that would go
but not
for?
here.
What do you think that would go for in a store like this?
100.
Wow, even $100?
Yeah.
That's saying something. I was going to say maybe 50, maybe $50. Maybe when my family members would buy it. Give it a giveaway.
Yeah, we could do it as an over-under.
Who's that again? Who's that? Is that a custom-made jersey?
Yeah. Nortman?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I know a nerd man. I don't know Nortman.
Nerd man.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Liss is more. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, and Alex Strofe back at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now, it's been a while, I feel like, since we've started the show in a place of chaos, and there was chaos that I had been a part of yesterday on accident. If you've ever ruined a surprise and you have a good story, 800-990-3776. Again, the Carbless Talk and text line. Be ready to share those with us. So my wife is in Atlanta, and she's flying back right now. There was an event last night in which her sister, and her two brothers were flying in to Atlanta to surprise her dad, who's retiring at a company. So a very big deal, surprise, hey, Dad, you didn't know we're coming. We love you. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and we'll celebrate you, all of that.
That's big time.
Big time.
Big time, big time.
My daddy just worked in the city.
Huge surprise.
Huge surprise. I mean, flights in the whole deal.
And why Atlanta?
It's where the company's based out of.
Oh, okay, cool.
They live in St. Louis. And so what I learned was her brother was on the same flight as her dad yesterday.
Oh.
And he knew this, and he was playing, covert operation, wear a hat, don't be seen. His dad and some of his other colleagues were all on the same flight.
Oh, wow. He was going to get caught.
Well, he didn't. He was able to skate by. There was a couple times in which he was nervous, so he had to duck away, getting to the rental car, all these obstacles.
Wow.
He somehow went through it without his dad. If you think about it, and you're flying with your buddies and, for a business trip and you're retiring, you're probably just yapping it up and not taking in the surroundings as much of who is just walking by me to go to
You're
the
not
back of the
expecting
plane.
to see your son.
Still
Correct.
fairly remarkable.
Still
though.
a great
That's
feat in itself.
espionage.
So I checked in. I believe we were talking about this on the show at some point. I said something about my wife or something. You guys, you normally text her about stuff. Well, we were texting with someone else because I wanted to see how everything was going. How was the surprise? They were all busy. And so then I get a text at, I don't know, I think the weekly wager. I was in the middle of the weekly wager on 94.5 ESPN.
6-7.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, man.
So your head is clearly not in the game because you're probably focused on the show. You see all the flashing lights that Potawatomi has in store for you.
No, this has nothing to do with me being where I was. Sorry I didn't answer. They wanted us at the party at 5:30.
This is your wife.
That was my wife. All good. Was he surprised? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Because that's what I wanted to know, because this was a buildup. We've known about this for months.
Yeah.
Yes, but he said you said to him over Thanksgiving, I heard they are throwing a party for you in Atlanta.
What?
Oh, my
Wait a minute. Time out,
gosh.
man. No, you didn't.
That is
you didn't.
horrible. I was waiting for you to maybe accidentally text him.
expose it.
He said, Ben told me weeks ago.
Oh, my gosh.
Literally, this has been something months, years, a lifetime in the making, a retirement party. We all kind of imagine that, right, to celebrate one's career.
Wife.
And you
I was
blew
waiting
it?
for you to chime in my ears as we are remote at Brewtown Trading Co.
This is awful.
My goodness.
What did you say to him?
Did you have
Bro,
too
I
many
don't know.
cocktails? Forgot it was.
Yes, it was cocktail Thanksgiving Thursday.
Dude, you've been in the family for all the 5 months, and they about to kick you
No,
out.
that's not
they
true.
about no. What you mean it's not true?
Even
You
five.
ruined.
Officially.
They got married in August.
I mean, for real though, this has been your father-in-law for all of 3.5 months, and you are already ruining things for the whole family. Like Brad said, he has worked 40 years of his life to get all his kids through college, get his kids married, and they were trying to surprise him for this one big thing by flying to Atlanta from across the country, and you couldn't keep your lips sealed.
Hey, Pops, you looking
Ben's
forward to
wife.
your surprise party?
I feel bad.
You should
Is there
feel
anything
bad.
I can do?
No, they hate you now. I just want you to know that.
Think about
you
the
can't be told
expense
anything.
and the planning of getting everyone to
Wow.
Atlanta. I mean, the surprise is more than half of the deal.
Please tell me somebody has something worse. 800-990-3776 of
This
ruining a
is-
surprise,
doesn't exist.
a gender reveal. It exists, Strofe.
That wasn't even an accident. You just blatantly
you just did it.
told
Yeah.
them. You said they're planning something for you in Atlanta. What in the world? Why would that
No, I
pop
think
up?
The man's probably so let down.
I vaguely remember having a conversation saying like, yeah, like the congratulations, like I'm super excited. It'll be great that you can be around family. So I didn't explicitly say.
No, you said something because he specifically said, Ben told me you were planning something in Atlanta. He knew he was going to Atlanta for one thing.
Yeah,
One
exactly.
thing. You could have said they were planning something to
So
celebrate.
the first thing I felt bad about was her poor brother was. Could you imagine the anxiety that he probably had,
Oh,
feeling like a spy
yeah.
kid trying to get on the plane and not being seen by his dad, flying to the same place to surprise him for the retirement party?
Yeah, that's a level of stress that you can't necessarily offset.
you need to
He
do
went
all
through
that.
all of that.
All of that just for Ben to ruin it. He thought he had it, too. He said, guys, I made it. Dad didn't see me. And Dad was like, hey, what's up? I was shocked I didn't see you on the flight.
I was getting texts about all the stories of how he almost got caught, and he's like, I don't want to take a picture because people might think it's weird I'm taking a picture of people.
And here's the thing. When you throw someone a surprise like this is a surprise party, a surprise retirement party, for all of the people that are coordinating to make it happen, you wait for that one moment. The moment when you see pure surprise, pure shock on the person's face, it makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
So there's two options. Either he showed up and he was not surprised at all, like they got no satisfaction of a surprise. Oh my gosh, I did not see this coming. Or he faked it. He faked it and he acted out the part.
I saw a
Do you know
video.
which one did he do? Did he fake it or was he just not impressed?
I guess I could I don't know. I'm not going to send the video for Stroh for YouTube because, as Kyle said, they already hate me and don't want me a part of the family. If I put up a video of his reaction to the quote-unquote surprise, I might be even
What did he
more-
do? Did he act or was he like, oh, hey, guys,
I think he
hey,
forgot
kids.
what I said.
No, he didn't.
No, he did.
Yeah, no,
he did.
No, he did
I don't think it was that direct. Like, I don't think I was super direct on, you're going to be with
Of
your...
course you don't think it was that direct. Of course you try to minimize the fact that you ruined this surprise for him and for his family. I don't think it was that bad. Verbatim, he said, oh, yeah, Ben told me that you guys were planning something for my retirement in Atlanta. We were living in St. Louis. Like, what do you mean?
I'm still
You gave the
stunned.
whole location GPS out. You a snitch. You're not a – what
No,
do you
he's
say
a
he is? A
snitch.
pigeonhole
He's an
guy?
idiot. He's an idiot.
What has Ben always say he is?
I mean, literally, of all the things you could talk to him about over Thanksgiving, being a dad, your wife / his daughter, sports, whatever. It's probably, your wife's probably
I was excited for him.
You can talk
It's
about
a big
anything
accomplishment.
except for this. and then you mention that. That's remarkable.
So maybe she does need to do so sometimes when we're, going places, she got a lot of different friends. This person's, there might be drama. She gives me the what's going on before we go to places. So now I think I'm going to, on the 6-hour drives, probably have to reserve the 15 minutes to what's going on with everybody. What can I say and not say?
Are you the I can't keep a secret guy?
No, I am. If you,
God looks at me. Because that's a problem, Ben.
I am.
This was a big secret. A big secret.
Hell, Ben can't keep it. Ben got to tell somebody. Somebody got to know. If it's a secret, Ben going to have to tell somebody. I may not know.
I have things to the grave still to this day.
Oh, sure you
locked in the chest.
You've told somebody something. If somebody who don't know nothing about this, I just got to get it out. I know you don't know him, but
I knew about one of our teammates being pregnant long
Here
before anyone else did. I didn't even tell my wife, and she was pissed.
Yeah.
So that was a big enough secret to keep, but this wasn't.
Well, again, this it wasn't explicitly. I wasn't given explicit directions. Let's go to Mike on the south side. Let's see if he can top me. I know there's an east side now in Milwaukee because I thought somebody calling on the east side of town was just swimming in the boat of Lake Michigan. Maybe the east side of Madison. You're on the south side of wherever. You're on with Kyle, Brust Nortman on the Carbless Talk text line.
Okay, Ben, so like I was telling him earlier, I got a best friend who has a barbecue at his house every year for his birthday, and this year was his 40th, and I got a message from his wife saying, come to the party, it's going to be a Potawatomi. And I didn't know it was supposed to be a surprise, so I called him, and I was like, yeah, I'm be at your party in Potawatomi. He's like, what are you talking about? So I ruined his 40th.
Oh,
that's
not on you, though. That's not on you. You ruined it, but
we don't know if Mike got explicit direction, hey, this is a surprise.
Yeah, no, he's supposed to be, shh, it's a surprise. But I think all the
nobody
kids
said to me, shh. This is I knew.
Is that for real?
His
go on record and say
his wife literally told him, hey, so this week, I'm going to be gone because I'm going down to Atlanta. For what? To surprise my dad for his retirement. You knew it was a surprise. You just slipped up.
Why are you acting all like above me right
I'm
now?
acting above you. I just want you to take accountability.
I feel bad. I asked you, what can I do?
Did you apologize to your in-laws?
Yeah. Did you send him a thoughtful text apology, ruining the moment?
I think I'm going to up the Christmas gift size. The old Ben Brust throw money at.
Oh, gosh. A sincere apology to him, your mother-in-law, and now all of your brother and sisters-in-law.
Did your mother-in-law go too?
Send him a note right now.
I hope you had a wonderful time last night.
I'm waiting for my wife to get home to tell me the full scoop because, she was busy last night, went to bed.
Was she disappointed? Was she disappointed?
Probably not. It's Ben Brust. She loves him. Ben can do anything.
That's true.
Ben can do anything. She might be mad in a moment.
She sent the crying face emojis because she kind of thinks it's funny.
Laughing, crying, or crying?
Like laughing, crying.
Yeah.
Oh. Of course you would be able to get away with it then,
he
right?
gets away with
not
everything.
only did you ruin it, but the person who's probably most offended by it is laughing it off. Truly remarkable.
Well, I think they know what they're getting now.
Yeah, 100%.
When I said I do and she said I do, they had already knew what they were getting.
Do you think they really knew? Because I feel like at the wedding they were a little surprised by some of the stories they heard.
What, Greg's best man speech?
Yeah, so I think now they really realized.
Maybe after that speech, maybe Greg did you a favor. He gave you sort of a get-out-of-jail-free card. That's a perpetual get-out-of-jail, because this is just who you are.
That's very true.
This is what they should expect.
That's very true.
So how can you get upset because it was their decision to welcome you into the family?
Yeah. Once they heard that speech,
I need a pass go, get $200, and get a better gift for the family.
Man, you throw money at everything.
Just send a meaningful text. It's not that hard.
You're Mr. Perfect back there.
Damn straight.
I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just so bad. That was rough.
Yeah, I know. I'm
He's sensitive right now. What were those noises, Mr. Sensitivity?
Because I feel bad about it.
You're not acting
But not
like
bad
that?
enough to send a text.
Wait. He feels so bad that he came on the radio to tell KBN Nation about it before he even took the time to text them all, I'm sorry.
Well, I figured
Bingo.
they would give me advice on what to do next. That might have been what I was going to cue next, but it's not because we're live from Brewtown Trading Company, and we have some cards to unbox later around 3:45.
I can't wait.
Alex Strofe made up a. Do you want to explain what we're going to be doing later? Because I still don't even know, but it's fascinating.
Right. So when you open sports cards like NFL cards or MLB cards or any of the in-betweens, typically there's like fun facts and bios of all the players on the back. So I wrote those for each of you.
Oh.
I'm sure they're very nice. But what I want to do next is we've introduced Brad Nortman officially to KBN Nation. And about 3-4 weeks ago, the biggest thing that everyone was concerned with about the Green Bay Packers' success long-term moving forward was the offensive line. Aaron Banks was hurt, not playing well. Elton Jenkins at center really wasn't a great thing. Obviously, you don't want to see him get hurt. Jordan Morgan, don't get Kyle started.
Where's he at?
Exactly. Anthony Belton's in there, Zach Tom. They've been rolling. So Brad's diving deeper into the numbers on what has happened and why this will translate to greater success and why it's really important against one of the most elite pass rushes with the Denver Broncos. 800-990-3776. Carbless talking text line. Kyle Brust Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Co. Next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This group is learning how to find ways to win. This was a playoff game.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
We saw a playoff game 2 Thursdays ago. They found a way to win. This is a great sign as a Green Bay Packer fan. We're going to win the division. We're going to be in a great spot.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
College hockey fans, get ready because the ice is heating up in Milwaukee for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 powerhouse programs, 2 action-packed days, 1 champion. It's Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and the defending national champion, Western Michigan. Battling it out December 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. Feel every bone-rattling hit and every clutch goal as these elite programs collide for holiday bragging rights. Tickets are moving fast. Grab yours today at Ticketmaster.com or the Fiserv Forum box office. The Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 teams, 1 trophy. Who will own the ice?
This winter, upgrade your home and your savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. New windows, roofing, siding, or a stunning bath makeover. Get it done now and get $3,000 off your project. That's right, $3,000 back in your pocket during our biggest year-end blowout. Call 262-800-4274 or head to extpros.com. Don't wait. These holiday savings melt away fast. Exterior Pros and Baths. Your home upgraded for the holidays.
Did you forget the first day of school is this week and little Nancy still needs her name embroidered on her backpack? Or the company shirts are due now, not next week? Maybe the boss just declared Steve's retirement party is today and the shirts are mandatory? Whatever the rush, Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Mequon has got you covered with fast turnarounds, no minimums, eco-friendly printing, and high-quality custom apparel. Big Frog brings your custom ideas to life fast. Stop by Big Frog in Mequon or visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more, where your ideas leap to life.
Is back pain slowing you down? When it comes to spine care, you need specialized expertise. At the OAW Spine Center, their orthopedic care specialists provide the highest level of care for everything from herniated discs to spinal fusion. They start with the most conservative, non-surgical treatments like physical therapy and injections. If surgery is needed, minimally invasive procedures at the OAW Spine Center will get you back on your feet faster. With a focus on treating the source of the problem, they take a comprehensive, active approach to spine health, getting you back to the life you love. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit OAWspinecenter.com. That's OAWspinecenter.com.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods.
Now through Wednesday, save on 28-ounce selective varieties, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, $2.79. 0.75 to 2.64-ounce selective varieties, McCormick packet gravy, 4 for $5. 24 to 28-ounce selective varieties, grown in Idaho frozen potatoes, 2 for $7. 15 to 150-count selective varieties, solo cups or plates, 2 for $7.
And now, time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
That's too over the top.
Free groceries from Century Food.
Forget it. I'll handle the rest. Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from Brewtown Trading Co., where they have the biggest collection of cards in the state of Wisconsin. We have somebody standing in front of us who sold a Victor Wembanyama platinum something crazy for like $800,000. And this is a true story. I mean, the guy rolled up in some electric Audi. I mean, this guy's amazing. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line, where Liss is more, and of course on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And as we had just mentioned, this Denver defense is a top 3 defense in the NFL. They're 10 in pass defense, but their pass rush is something that you don't want to mess with. And so Brad Nortman, we've introduced Brad Nortman, and you know what? Let's go 3 for 3. Since Alex Strofe produced Brad Nortman, we need a full-on Brad Nortman.
When the data gets dense, when the decimals demand justice, when one man dares to calculate it all, it's Brad Nerdman on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Oh, KBN Nation, that's right. Let me throw on my cape because I am seeking truth and justice and a way forward for this Green Bay Packer team to finally gain a Super Bowl victory. And part of what Brad Nortman looked into was diving into the enemy, the nemesis that we face, that is the Denver Broncos. And we look at them in our whole stable of enemies and figuring out where do they rank and how does that play into not only this week but going forward. And today my focus, my friends, my fellow Avengers of statistics, the offensive line. Now, why did I look into the offensive line? This was something that I said probably 6 weeks ago, that I said the Green Bay Packers will make the playoffs, but they won't win the Super Bowl. Why? The offensive line. Even Bryan Bulaga said at the time, it's not fixable, you can only really mask it. Nobody saw Elton Jenkins getting hurt, Aaron Banks turning it around, and Anthony Belton being as good as he is. We know Rasheed Walker and Zach Tom are good. So the O-line has turned a corner, and they've actually been very serviceable, very good, helping the run game be more improved this last month. And Jordan
Which one?
Love,
Serviceable or good? Because that's a big distinction.
I'm going to say good. I'm going to say good. But we're going to learn if they are indeed great this weekend. Now, why do I say that, and why is that important? I dove deep into the defensive statistics of Pro Football Focus and went specifically to defensive lines. It's going to be surprising to nobody that the Green Bay Packers defensive line, 5th in the NFL Pro Football Focus. Thank you very much, Micah Parsons.
Thank you, Micah.
Thank you, Micah Parsons. But the reality is, if you're going to work your way through our mission against our enemy all the way to the Super Bowl, you're going to have to face some final bosses. Some final bosses that are indeed represented as mutant-level strength on defensive line. And that's why this is important. Denver this week ranked the 7th best defensive line in the NFL. They've got studs and studs and studs. The pass rush is going to be a challenge. This will be the first real test to figure out if this new revamped offensive line for the Green Bay Packers is capable of protecting Love and moving the ball on the ground. Josh Jacobs didn't practice today. Something to keep an eye on as well. Now, why is this important? If the Packers are going to be a Super Bowl team, they're going to have to face other great defensive lines. Seattle Seahawks, 8th defensive line in the NFL. Detroit Lions, 9th best in the NFL. Philadelphia Eagles, 10th best in the NFL. And of course, the biggest nemesis of them all, the one that's the biggest boss, the one that feels like it's conquering planets left and right, Los Angeles Rams, 4th best defensive line in the NFL. It is a a situation.
Murderer's
Row, probably the best way to put it. I try to think of a superhero thing. I sort of ran out.
I don't know how Brad Nerdman's turned into like a full-on superhero.
Yeah, it's who he is. It's who he is.
Called him Tony Stark.
You send up
Jarvis and them.
Yeah, you send up like the call in the sky, right? And it's just
I don't think that's how it happens.
It's like a hashtag. It's a number.
He's a comic guy, huh?
Then here's the reality: the number 1 defensive line in the NFL, the Cleveland Browns. The Green Bay Packers had a bad game against. Now, to be fair, number 3 defensive line, Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were very, very, very productive against the Steelers. The problem is the rest of the Steelers' defense is horrible. Long story short, defensive Broncos, elite defensive line. They're gonna have. This is gonna be the first of many elite defensive lines they're gonna have to beat on their way to the Super Bowl. This is the first true test for this newly revamped offensive line. Yes, Ben Brust.
Did you dive in any data about the offensive line since they've switched?
Not specifically, no. Just with my eye.
What
just
kind
with
of nerd man is this?
But I will say this.
This is the second time we've done Nerd Man, and I've had follow-up questions about nerdy stuff, and they don't have it prepared.
Here is what I will say, though, just from quick analytics. This is like quick Nerd Man right here. Rushing yards.
Nerd Man.
Highest rushing yards over the past 4 weeks than they have all season. Over a course of a rolling 4-game data size. And Jordan Love's playing his best football. The blitz that the Chicago Bears sent over and over and over, he was one of the best against the blitz performances Jordan Love put on of any quarterback all season. Jordan Love's more protected. They're running the ball more efficiently. When those two things are happening, this offense is clipping at a rate that we haven't seen all season. So, from the eye test, sometimes the Nerd Man stats lead the way.
Nerd Man.
Sometimes it's just the eye test that does it. We can all agree this O-line is better.
Yes.
So,
the O-line is definitely
we can also
better.
utilize data from Josh Jacobs and the running backs when this offensive line has been switched. Their yards per carry is up.
yes. So there you go. This is an elite D-line, and they're going to have to face many elite D-lines on their way. So we're going to know on Sunday night, if this team can protect Jordan Love, run the football. I think we can arrive on Monday morning and say, this team is a true Super Bowl contender. Until this test, until this enemy has been vanquished, we cannot confidently say that the Packers should be true Super Bowl favorites.
Brad Nerdman, making math fun, or at least attempting to.
No, I can get with that because this is going to be the toughest test that they played the entire season. We're talking about going against an elite defense that has been elite.
The entire season? We just mentioned Cleveland.
No, well, the Cleveland from week 1 all the way till now. That was still early in the season.
Let's make it about since the revamped offensive line.
Revamped offensive line or not, this is going to be this offense's toughest test yet. And how they're rolling right now, you would hope that, it's going to be a chance for them to show whether they're for real or whether or not they're not really ready for the big time. But, Brad, you're right. The offensive line, we're going to see if Anthony Belton, we're going to see if Sean Ryan on the inside truly have solidified them. So it is a huge test on Sunday, and I guarantee you the Packers will be ready for it.
Nerdman.
They're going to be ready. The Packers going to win on Sunday.
Do you have anything to add other than Nerd Man Stroke?
Nerd Man.
I saw that coming from a mile away. I shouldn't have even asked.
Nerd Man returns on KBN.
It's so good. We need to make a Nerd Man logo.
I was just thinking about what you would look like in Avengers.
Throw it in AI.
Yes.
I give Brad
Chest
credit.
out.
You have the physique to be a superhero.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
You're 6'4", 6'3".
Why would we AI it?
215.
Let's get him a real freaking costume. What are we talking about here?
I mean, Brad.
So the question is, would it be like the Superman style, like an N?
Dude, you're talking about Avengers.
Yeah, you said
he wants to be Superman and Batman so bad. You want to put tights on so bad. What happened to you being
What's wrong
Iron
with
Man?
tights?
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with tights.
I guess I'm more of an Iron Man.
Wear tights.
You have the
thing
I
is-
don't. You do.
The thing is, I need my Strophus. I might need my Jarvis. Iron Man is probably a lot better. I'm no Hulk, right?
No.
I'm not a Spider-Man.
He's an off the wall.
Am I a Thor?
Who's the dork? You're
Nerd Man.
Well, Bruce Banner is a
Hulk
scientist.
you're Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner
Oh.
that converts into Hulk, a.k.a. Nerd Man, crushing numbers with every swing of his fist.
This sounds like a type of character that comes into a classroom and says, "Hey, kids, you ready to learn about numbers today?"
Yeah.
Like a math comic
that's
book
me
that someone
and fun
created
with
in the third
numbers,
grade.
actually.
Yeah, it's starting to be Brad with Nerd Man.
Nerd
you
Man.
Stroke absolutely
Nerd
loves it,
Man.
right, Brad. When you're nerding out on these numbers, do you get any, courage?
Oh, I get a hankering to open up an ice cold carb list. That really gets the brain going to think about these numbers. It also allows me to just elevate every situation that I'm in. For now, it's a thirsty Thursday, so I'm going to head back home. I'm going to crack open an ice cold carb list. I got all the flavors in the fridge right now. We are fully stocked, and that's exactly the way I like it. I think tonight might be a margarita type night. Maybe end with a classic cocktail. Maybe a blood orange too from the Tropical Bliss variety pack. There's so many flavors and so much goodness in each flavor that whether you're enjoying it at home or taking it on the road to a holiday party, you can be assured that there's a flavor for everybody. But not only that, it's a guilt-free experience. You might be having more Christmas cookies this time of year, or even just trying to stay a little bit more trimmed. It's a guilt-free experience. No carbs, no sugar, no gluten, just 100 calories per can, of course gluten-free, and oh-so-perfect carbonation. Makes the sipping experience ideal without upsetting the stomach. It's just another way that Carbless checks every single box that I'm looking for, and it is the go-to ready-to-drink cocktail to enjoy this holiday season. So turn every sip into a little celebration and enjoy Liss's more with ice-cold Carbless.
I was waiting to see if Strofe was going to get Nerd Man when he was done.
Nerd Man!
Alex Strofe back at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Studios. KBN are live from Brewtown Trading Co. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. And I want you to stay tuned because Alex Strofe is going to bring the heat with the Wheel of Strofe.
Oh, wow.
Coming up next.
Nerd Man.
Wheel of Strofe.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
You know Italian. What do you mean?
You know Italian?
You do know Italian.
Yeah, he's right.
Oui. That's French. But you had gelato.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Looking for the early gift for the basketball fan on your list? This holiday season, Fiserv Forum brings the heat with the Milwaukee Hoop Showdown. Friday, December 19th, the Wisconsin Badgers versus Villanova at 7 p.m. But first, UW Milwaukee takes on South Dakota State at 4. 2 big games, one electric night, all under one roof. Check off that holiday list to get your tickets now at FiservForum.com/showdown. The Badgers headline the action on Friday, December 19th, and you don't want to miss it. Visit FiservForum.com/showdown.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
There are 12 months in the year.
12 hours on the clock.
12 signs of the zodiac.
12 days of Christmas.
12 apostles.
And 12 wow items at Kessler's.
And 12 wow items at Kessler's.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
One of the coolest wow items is only $48.
It's a paperclip chain made out of gold-plated sterling silver.
Very cool. And just $48.
We have wow tennis bracelets for just $1,998.
Wow 10-carat tennis necklaces.
Wow engagement rings.
A wow toggle heart bracelet.
And it's just $100 $168.
Wow, diamond pendants.
And a fantastic Wow Snowflake pendant in sterling silver.
With blue color-enhanced diamonds. Blue!
And it's just $163. Kessler's is the place to be for you and me.
And blue diamonds are you diamonds.
The thing is wow. The time is now.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Ho, 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 my back.
Santa?
Ho, 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 Gina Della from Pella. You've been a good girl this year.
Is that why you're in here building new windows?
Yes. Next year, how about just asking for a Pella gift card? My elves are used to designing windows from other places where they're all pretty much the same. But Pella? Ho, ho, ho. So many customizations and designs. My elves aren't qualified, so Santa has to put in some overtime. Ho,
Let me
ho,
make a
ho.
call. BRB.
Frighteningly fast pellet team at your service. Let us take it from here, Mr. Claus. And Gina, next time.
Yeah, I know. Santa already lectured me. Ask for a Pella gift card.
What if you need new windows or doors, but you're on the naughty list?
Then this will definitely help. Right now, at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, get 0% interest for 24 months.
Ho, ho, ho! Visit the Pella site, and to all a good night.
PellaWI.com.
Restrictions apply. 12/31/2025. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
In Indiana State, Team USA, Celtics jersey. They got old, they got new, they got love, they got everything.
We better get that Giannis jersey because that's going to be a classic by next year.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a throwback.
Wow, I don't like that energy.
What do you mean that energy?
Oh, wow.
Is being real a problem now?
Probably right. But
Yeah. I mean, that's get it.
Wheel
while
of Stroke.
you can.
It's time for the
Wheel of Stroke!
Another day, another buckaroo here on the Wheel of Stro.
Wheel of Stro!
I've got a wheel, I've got topics, I've got questions. Hopefully KBN at Brewtown Trading Co. has answers. Away we go on the
Wheel of Stro! You're getting a little button happy.
Good spin. Yeah.
Oh, bro, dude.
Good spin. It's still spinning.
Yeah, still spinning. It's purple.
Oh.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Thank you. I was waiting for that. Is it weird to have an advent calendar for an 11-pound dog?
What is that? What do you mean, like the dog is a treat every day?
There is 18 treats and 7 toys.
That's for your enjoyment, not the dog's.
Yeah.
Did you get this or did your girlfriend?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, your girlfriend got it. I mean, it's her money, dude. I mean, is she big mama's when it comes to the money?
Yes, she's the breadwinner, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, well, then the breadwinner can do what they want. Shut up and just say, oh, that's nice.
Shut up and do the dishes.
Yeah.
Shut up. Whoa.
Whoa.
I almost repeated that. Whoa. Caught myself.
I'm just wondering, Strope, did you get any sort of St. Nick present or advent calendar from your girlfriend? Or is it only Patricia that was the beneficiary?
Just Patricia.
Wow.
I mean,
sounds like you're a little jealous.
Yeah, it sounds like you are jealous of Patricia.
I
thought you loved Patricia.
I do love Patricia. It's my little stink. I love her.
Little stink.
That's what I call her, little stink. It's like she's a rapper.
Wow. Does she enjoy that nickname?
Stinky.
It's a dog.
We've been making Christmas songs based on the nickname Stink. Would you like to hear
such
one?
as?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear one?
We and
I would love to hear one.
I want a stinkopotamus for Christmas.
Wow, y'all got too
Only
much time in your
possible, dude.
We also have.
Brad is for real laughing.
That's so good.
We also have stinky butt, stinky butt, stinky butt.
Wow, that one's not even good. That sounds like literally a first grader.
Wheel of Strofe.
You don't want to talk about Patricia? What'd you do for your dogs?
Next, nothing.
Wheel of Strofe.
I do that too, though. I will change Christmas song lyrics to like our boys' names and sing it to them.
Oh, that's a child, so they can acknowledge.
So hold on, can you give me an example?
True.
Can you give me an example for Will?
I was like, Williamson's coming to town. I was like, that today, like changing his diaper.
Yeah, I like that.
Williamson is coming to town.
Does he acknowledge it, or is it just?
Yeah, he was smiling. He was smiling. Dad, quiet.
Should we enter the jingle for your Kringle contest with Racine Davis Kringles and Will
Wheel
Town?
of Strofe. What do we got?
I already spun it. I wanted to know if we wanted to sing with me, Benny.
I do not.
No.
Kyle does though.
I don't want to sing with you.
But you had a great voice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do have a good voice.
National Stretching Day today. I don't know how.
What? You don't know how to stretch?
That's what I learned. Last time I played pickleball, I pulled my groin and it hurt for like 4 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
This is even further proof that he never did anything athletically.
Yeah,
He doesn't know how to
stretching.
stretch.
You can teach like a kindergartner how to stretch.
Yeah, that is actually confusing.
How do you stretch your groin?
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Like the butterfly stretch.
Are you?
Okay, I've done
he doesn't
that.
know what that. He doesn't know what that.
Side to side.
Spread your legs out, lean side to side. I mean, like, the most basic stance.
Strofe, no, you're just. I'm shocked you even have muscle in that.
The problem is, Strofe, the rest of your body is probably so unbelievably tight that you can stretch the whole thing.
Strofe,
oh, yeah.
No, see, like he's holding his feet, Brad. He needs to push on the outside of you, like you push on the inside of your knees.
Like here?
Strofe, can I?
Oh yeah. You got to counterbalance some of that weight.
Can we get real for a second? The kid claims he ran cross country. He claimed he played baseball. He claimed he played basketball. But then he also doesn't know how to stretch. Like what? Either you have the worst sports team ever that did not stretch. You're a liar.
Hold on, I gotta answer the phone.
What do you think the answer is? Dude?
He's a liar.
Yes, we've been gathering more information and know that this has all been made up in his head.
Strofe, can you touch your toes?
Living a lie.
Yeah.
And he's telling it all to us every day.
We found a highlight of him doing broadcasting, but we haven't seen a highlight of him playing sports.
Highlight
or a video.
I'd say that maybe the lowest point of his life.
He's on the phone. That's why I said. Yeah, he can't touch his toes. He's so tight everywhere else.
I can't touch my toes. Was that a question?
Yeah.
I've never been able to. My hamstrings are way too tight. Never. My whole
Bend over
life.
to the front.
Well, that's why you're pulling
toe.
stuff.
Yeah.
If your hamstrings are tight, the rest of your body is in trouble.
Do you think I'll ever be athletic?
No. You're
if you haven't been yet,
when he says stupid things, we need to stop acknowledging them.
Coming from Ben Brust.
No,
Mister, there's no
you
say
Milwaukee. That the biggest trait that you value is self-awareness, and you ask all these dumb questions that you should have the self-awareness to know.
That was a lie when he said that, by the way. The kid is very unself-aware.
No, the most important human quality is self-awareness, and the world needs more love. All right, that does it for the Wheel of Strofe.
Oh, you didn't even have anything.
He didn't have anything. What was that?
Stretching day?
What?
You hear how quickly he ended that? Yeah, and that's
done.
it for the
No, you were making fun of me. I quit.
Sure, that's what you did in sports too.
Oh my god!
You could have gave us something. You got I guess a pointless game tonight, but you could have. Well, I guess it means something. You could have gave us some more, Sharon. More. You could have gave us more.
Right.
I was advised against that.
Tell us about American Family Insurance.
Oh, well,
I mean,
somebody
we'll get to over-under where I'm sure it will be a lot better than what we just did.
I don't know if he remembers even the fact that he had to do that today, but something that they will always remember is at American Family Insurance, because life is better when you have a home policy or auto policy through American Family Insurance. You don't want to be driving in the wintertime and not have car insurance. Like, you never know what can happen. Somebody can hit you from the back. Somebody can sideswipe you. Your brakes may not work. You want to make sure you are protected, and that is what American Family Insurance will do. They will protect you in all the different scenarios. So make sure you visit amfam.com today. You can find an agent online who can walk you through everything that they have to offer, how you can bundle things, or you can simply go online and get a quote instantly at amfam.com. So always remember to insure carefully and dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Visit amfam.com today to find an insurance agent or get a quote instantly online.
Let's go to Over-Under coming up next, where we know that's usually and always engaging and fun and thoughtful, and we use our brains together. There was no brain power in the Wheel of Strofe there. Let's go to caller 15 and caller 20. 800-990.
No brain power?
800-990-3776.
Ask how do you stretch, Brad.
That's true. That's
you said
a wild
that's how you can teach a
question.
3-year-old how to stretch.
Brain power. Caller 15, you are going to get a category from Alex Strofe as well as an over-under line. You get to choose if you believe in Kyle, Brust, and Nortman here at Brewtown Trading Co. to get as many right answers as possible over the line that Strofe sets, or you can choose under. Caller 15, you get the choice. Caller 20, you're stuck on the other side. Somebody's walking away a winner. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. Over-under on KVN, live from Brewtown Trading Co. Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
So in my short time here, I've come to learn about these things. I call them Strofe days, where he's doing something for himself, and then he just wipes his calendar, regardless of how it may affect other people.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Welcome to Jackpot Land. This fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Kevin Moret here from Mentality. Life's a relentless competition, and you might be losing without even knowing it. With testosterone levels plummeting 25% in just 2 decades, you're likely operating at a fraction of your potential. Your kids sense it when you're too exhausted for playtime. Your wife notices when that spark fades. Here's the harsh truth. Without addressing low T, nothing works. Diets fail, workouts fall flat, but there's hope. Mentality's FDA-approved treatment restores testosterone by an average of 30%. Don't let low T rob you of life's precious moments. Start at mentalityhealth.com/radio.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Janesville Craig sophomore guard Yana Elias Stevens. Stevens put together one of the most impressive scoring performances in the state this season, finishing with a career-high 38 points in Craig's dominant 85-42 victory over crosstown rival Janesville Parker. She stacked up 26 points in the first half alone, helping the Cougars build a 50-21 halftime lead. Stevens also knocked down 5 3-pointers, scored 14 of Craig's first 20 points, and opened the second half with 12 of the Cougars' first 14 points to keep complete control of the matchup. It marks her third straight strong outing to open the year with scoring totals of 15, 28, and now 38. Congrats to Yana Elias Stevens, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. This Marquette Minute is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season.
The Golden Eagles fell 96-76 on the road against in-state rival Wisconsin on Saturday afternoon. Freshman Adrian Stevens led Marquette with a career-high 15 points, adding 5 rebounds and 4 assists in 27 minutes. The Golden Eagles struggled to get shots to fall, opening 2 for 16 from the field and finishing 9 for 23 from 3. Here's head coach Shaka Smart after the game.
When we miss certain shots around the basket or open threes or even free throws, some of our guys tend to at times get deflated.
The Golden Eagles will now turn their attention to a big road matchup at Purdue on December 13th.
This Marquette Minute has been brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. The next watch party of the season will be Saturday, December 13th at 1 p.m. at the Oak Creek Buffalo Wild Wings. Check out the Golden Eagles watch party schedule at gomarquette.com/BWW.
This holiday season, imagine a home that feels safer, cozier, and truly yours. Hey, I'm Brad Nortman, and I know how much it means when your home finally works the way you've always hoped. Lifetime Home Services helps families create that comfort, from cleaner air and radon safety to organized closets and smart home automation. It's all about making your home feel better every day. Mention this ad during your consultation for 10% off. Plus, earn credits towards future home projects with our end-of-the-year special. Start creating a home that feels good to live in at lifetimehomeservices.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night 04 Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with you till 4 o'clock on ESPN Wisconsin, 5 o'clock on ESPN Milwaukee. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman from Brewtown Trading Co. Huge collection of cards, the biggest selection in Wisconsin. They live stream daily on Fanatics Live. Make sure you come stop in and check it out. Tons of cool signed jerseys that are framed and a huge card collection for you to choose from.
Is this in Greenfield?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time now for a little bit, not even a little bit, a lot of bit of over-under.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over-Under on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Over-under time here on KBN. I've got a topic of 10. And the guys are going to try to get more than the Alex Stroh Sportsbook says they will. Caller 15, Dave in Cottage Grove. He didn't even wait to hear the line. He said, I believe so much in KBN. I don't care what the line is. Give me the over.
That's my guy.
Well, let's not celebrate yet. We got to deliver for him.
Well, we could celebrate. Thank you.
And then a brand new fan watching us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, Daniel in Arkansas.
Oh,
what up,
Arkansas.
Caller 20, he said, I tuned in on Monday to hear people talk about the Bears, and these guys were way funnier than everybody else, so I love your show now.
Yeah.
Yes, and I saw Kyle dancing his Bears Still Sucks
pulling the belt out.
Yeah, go Pack, go. Don't let the hoodie surprise.
I imagine Daniel's rather confused because he goes from seeing Kyle dance in a Jordan Love jersey on Monday to wearing Broncos
I
gear.
love Jordans.
Jordan Turner, his cousin,
cool.
is on the practice squad for the Denver Broncos.
All righty. Today's topic, fellas. I am looking for the top 10 teams in the NFL with the best point differential this season. The top 10 teams in point differential this season. I have the over-under at 7.5. Who is our final answerer?
I'll do it.
All right.
Bradley.
Nortman. Do you know this is the place, Brewtown Trading Co., in which the second time Brad screwed up Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Yes.
Man.
And banned. So don't screw this one up, Brad.
That started that whole catastrophe.
The top 10 teams with the best point differential in the NFL. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Rams final.
LA Rams final.
Yeah, they are number 2 on this list, plus 152.
I will put Patriots in there, too.
Yeah, I was going to do Patriots. I mean, the teams that have won a lot of games.
Yeah.
Patriots final.
Yeah, they're number 3, plus 110.
Believe it or not, Seattle should be on.
I have
Seattle
Seahawks,
final.
and they put up a lot of points. Yeah.
Seattle's very much on here. They are number 1 at plus 161.
I would still put the Broncos on there because they've blown out a couple teams.
Well, Denver came back a lot. They've been in a lot of one-score games.
Yeah, but they beat the Cowboys by like 40 points.
Yeah, I think that was at least 20
I guess if you're winning all those games,
you got to have
10 and 2. You have almost nothing against you.
Yeah,
Denver final.
Barely skating in. They are number 9 on this list, plus 73.
I know Detroit.
I wonder what the Lions would be. Y'all can kick.
I think we leave that on there.
They have a plus 30 against the Bears, which helps them.
Yeah, I mean, only 8 and 5.
And then they have plus 20 against the Commanders.
Yeah, I would say Detroit.
And they don't get blown out like that.
I think Detroit might even have a bigger differential than the Packers. Let's go to Lions final.
Good call by you guys. They're 5th, plus 90.
All right, so the Bills should be on this list that we're thinking about. What are some other teams?
because Bills
in the
blew
AFC?
out Carolina that one time.
49ers don't.
Bills,
they're
Packers.
every week.
3 more for the
Packers
win.
on this list.
I guess
Colts. Will Colts still be on this list despite because Colts all the games they've lost I feel like were close.
They did have some blowouts early in the
beating
season. I like
the
it.
teams like the drum.
I like it.
Okay, let's do Indy final.
You have the top 5. They are number 4, plus 91.
Who's number 1?
Seattle.
Got it.
So we got Bills, Packers.
There was one that I
mean,
just
Jags
thought
are
of.
leading the division.
That's true.
That's not a runaway.
So real quick from a Packers standpoint, their losses have come
by 3 points.
3 points.
That's true.
3 points.
But they haven't
and
beaten teams by
Tide,
too much.
And then the Browns. So
1 minute.
with their combination of 9 wins, gets
Do we
you
think
around
it's 70?
70 points.
70 though.
70.
See,
Well,
but they beat several teams at double digits. Washington, Detroit,
20.
I like Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Green Bay final.
Yeah, Green Bay plus 75. You need one more.
Where are they?
Number 7. Sorry.
8th?
Number 7. So we got
Well, tied for
Bills,
7th,
Jags. Who else is division leaders? Philly.
30
They're
seconds.
8 and 4. I don't think
anybody in the AFC North would be
No.
We got the AFC East with the Bills. Well, we got the Bills on the list. The Patriots.
Bills.
The AFC South. You talked about the Jags.
Jags,
AFC
maybe.
West.
Not
We got
Houston.
the Broncos.
Chargers?
The Chargers were the only one to write down. So let's get back to the NFC.
10.
So we
9.
Oh wow, that's quick.
Do Bills final.
Bills final.
7. 6.
Okay,
5.
there we
That's
go.
fine. We won.
They are
Eagles.
number 6, plus 83. You've got 2 guesses left. If you
I don't
want
like.
to use
I
them.
don't
let's
like
keep going.
Eagles. You like,
So,
the Eagles don't blow teams out.
Jags,
like that.
Eagles, Chargers.
I like the Chargers.
I don't know. The Chargers have lost so many games. I'm so concerned about that.
They've lost 4 games.
Have they? I feel
They're
like
9 and 4.
The Jags.
They're 9 and 4.
The Chargers are 9 and 4.
I guess they had some ugly losses in. Well, yeah, the
and
Chargers
Jags
might be
just
on
blew
it.
out a team. Let's do Chargers.
The Jags have been blowing teams out. By the way,
I like the Jags.
I like
Do
the
Jags
Jags
first.
I like
Jags
the Jags.
first.
Oh,
Really?
Duval.
Come on, Duval. Chargers.
Eagles.
No, you had the conference right. Both of these teams in the AFC.
Huh. Good thing we got Bills.
Both the teams in the AFC.
AFC.
Are we underestimating the Steelers, maybe?
No. I'll just tell you that flat out no.
He says,
Well, because they're the division leader.
The Texans haven't blown teams out. The AFC,
Yes, they have.
Oh, the Texans. Yes,
number
the
8.
Texans.
They are tied
Because
with
remember their defense.
tied
good,
with
but
the
I don't-
Packers, plus 75, both of them.
So we're
They've
missing
won
team
5
10.
games in a row.
You
I
are
know, but
missing
they have-
Team
but they
10.
have blowouts.
And remember
close.
my golden rule, even if they're not in the
Oh,
playoffs.
Patrick Mahomes. The
Are you
Chiefs?
kidding me? The Chiefs?
The Chiefs are number 10, plus
Remember
60.
my golden
Unbelievable. Aren't they
rule.
under 500
Yeah,
now?
they're 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Them,
6-7.
the-
6-7,
them and the Miami Dolphins,
6-7.
both 6 and 7.
The Dolphins are 6 and 7 now
That's
because
a
they won what,
remarkable
3 in a row?
stat.
Yeah,
They've won
the
3,
Dolphins
4 in a
and the
row.
Chiefs.
5 in a row.
Okay, let's stop.
Are they in the playoff picture?
6 in a row.
7?
Playoffs? I guess so. Mike McDaniel.
Not
Wow.
really. If the Chiefs are in the hunt, then yeah, they're in the hunt.
Can I
Yeah,
show my
fun.
socks now?
How about that? We
Why, are
delivered
people
for our
still
guy that
chirping
had
you?
so
Yeah,
much
people
confidence
chirping
in
me.
us.
Look at this.
What did you expect? You wore a Broncos hoodie. You can't.
Look at this.
That's
It doesn't
confusing.
matter. You're repping a Broncos hoodie.
With the Packers socks on.
Your socks are
You're giving the
underneath
Packers
pants.
your scraps. Is
No,
what
no,
you're
I'm not
doing.
giving them my
Your
scraps.
scraps.
I'm giving my socks. I spent good money on these. Baby
How
girl
much
spent good
good-
money.
how much is
Baby
good
girl
money?
spent $15 on these socks.
That's way too much.
For her, for
a pair of socks?
for a Packer backer to hide them under his jeans and
Yeah,
rep the Broncos
exactly.
hoodie.
But I got Packers on
Again,
too.
you've been very confusing this week.
Hell no. I ain't confused at all. I can't wait to Sunday.
You may not be, but you've confused everybody else.
I can't wait to Sunday.
Because you're rooting for the Broncos.
The hell with that.
What?
The hell with that. I had to stop myself.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, live from Brewtown Trading Co. Get your cards, huge selection. We will be unboxing some later.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
The holidays are busy. Meals to make, gifts to wrap, parties to host. When it's finally time to unwind, make it blissful with Carbless. Crisp, refreshing, and full of flavor with every sip. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. While it may be frozen outside, it's always flawless with Carbless. No guessing and no compromise. So whether you're celebrating with friends, hosting the crew, or relaxing by the fire, bring bliss to your holiday gatherings. Carbless, full of flavor, guilt-free enjoyment.
Hi, guys. This is the Rocket Roger Clemens. You don't pitch in the majors for 24 years without feeling it later. Shoulders, elbows, knees. Trust me, pain doesn't retire when you do.
That's baseball legend Roger Clemens.
I tried the ice. I tried rest, PT, nothing really worked. When I heard about QC Kinetics, the concept sounded promising. Non-surgical regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself without surgery. Sign me up, just what I needed, real lasting relief.
Whether you're a former pro, a weekend golfer, or just want to walk around pain-free again, QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge technology and natural biologics to help restore and repair damaged tissue.
I trusted them with my joints. Now I'm back doing what I love.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
This is Bryan Bulaga. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN.
94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Live from Brewtown Trading Co., you are listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. I'm Ben Brust, next to the Packer wearing Broncos gear because his cousin is on the practice squad and has been elevated for 3 games. He's going to the game. He's rooting for the Packers. He's wearing a hoodie. Who knows? He's very confusing. Brad Nortman, longtime NFL punter, Super Bowl 50 runner-up, is also with us, and Alex Strofe is running the show. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app. Listen live anywhere. Listen back anytime, anywhere. You got the Carbless Talking text line, and you have YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now, on SI, Connor Orr, 10 hours ago, put out something that I would say something that was on our radar, and then I'd say fell off just with the natural 3-game divisional focus of success that the Green Bay Packers have had. But Jeff Hafley is a name that continues to be the top of the list for potential head coaches going into next year. And the reason why I teased that nobody could hear because we had a quick disconnection is there a potential that the Packers become the 2025 Lions from a coordinator perspective? Because I know Steno and LaFleur have been together, but Steno's never called plays. Does Hafley take him with him if he gets a head coaching job? Give him the opportunity to call the plays. 800-990-3776. Your thoughts on the potential of both coordinators being gone with the Packers having success?
Well, this is why NFL parity is always so clear and changes so quickly because of things like this. You know, we looked at the Lions a couple of years ago and said, this can go on forever. And then you lose both coordinators, you have a little bit of turnover, and before you know it, they're just clawing for a playoff spot. They don't look like nearly the team they were. The Green Bay Packers must have an incredible sense of urgency to do some damage this year in the playoffs. Now, that's at least get to the NFC Championship game, hopefully 2 and win a Super Bowl. You have Matt LaFleur and you have Jordan Love. So the decade, hopefully, of relevance and competitiveness will not go away. Yeah, Micah Parsons. But the reality is you need everything to win a Super Bowl. You need superstars, you need head coach, you need quarterback, you need defense, you need guys at every level, and you need the coordinators. And the reality is in the NFL, spots come open, and the good teams, the good coordinators, you can't stash them away for long. And Jeff Hafley is one of those. In that article that Ben was referencing by Connor Orr on SI, he's quoted in there as saying, Jeff Hafley is the heavy favorite for the New York Giant head coaching job. And the question is, does he bring Steno with him, have a chance to call plays? Steno himself has gotten head coaching interviews, although I don't think his name is as hot as Hafley. But the reality is, the Green Bay Packers, especially the further they go, they might be primed for plucking for organizations to take their coaches, and we can see how that impacts even a strong cultured team like the Detroit Lions. So I think for me, this is a reminder of urgency that, Goody talked about this. You got to be a championship year. The championship windows is open. It's time we start competing for championships. That's a good perspective because your window can open and shrink quickly. I can even talk about my teams on the Panthers and the Jags and even every mini dynasty beyond that. It tends to have a team where it comes up, even on the Panthers. You have a team rise to the top of the heap, so to speak. And before you know it, guys get expensive, guys get old, coordinators get hired to be head coaches and take all the rest of the guys there with them. And before you know it, you look around and there's only 10 familiar faces looking down the year, a couple of years down the line. So to me, the Green Bay Packers are in serious threat to be in a situation like the Lions are now. If you lose your coordinators, you lose some of your coaches, and before you know it, that time where you are the top dog can come and go quickly. I think they're going to be relevant for a very long time thanks to LaFleur, Love, and Micah, but you got to have everything to be a Super Bowl champion, so there is no time to waste. No moral victories this year. You got to, strike while the iron's hot, particularly with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think it's so important for us to understand this is a good thing if other teams want Jeff Hafley. That means our defense is responding in the way that we expected when Matt LaFleur went and got him. But one thing I will say is I believe that this Packers team is built off culture now and also talent. And when I say that, what I mean is, yes, Jeff Hafley is a heck of a defensive coordinator, but there might be somebody on the staff that could assume the role once he leaves, like we saw at Wisconsin with Dave Aranda left. We were able to, move on to another defensive coordinator that was still able to be good running the same 3-4 defense that the Wisconsin Badgers ran. You saw it with the Baltimore Ravens for so many years where they still were able to run that 3-4 defense. Where they would just,
Zach Orr has struggled.
Zach Orr has struggled, but Will McDonald came from Michigan at a certain point. Like they have had this culture of having a really solid defense for years. You saw it with the Steelers as well. Even though they're down this year, you've seen a culture of having an identity of being a good defensive football team for so many years. And I think the Green Bay Packers, based off the talent that they have on this football team, led on the defensive side with Xavier McKinney and Micah Parsons, who will still be under contract regardless of who the defensive coordinator is. The Green Bay Packers have finally found a good formula that works for them. So, yes, I don't want Jeff Hafley to go, but that's the business. He's earned an opportunity to go somewhere else and be a head coach. So now the Green Bay Packers have to figure out if they have somebody on staff that can keep the consistency and keep the staff together as much as possible so he isn't taking guys away with him, and the Green Bay Packers defense to stay as strong as it has been under Hafley these last 2 seasons. So Hafley would hurt losing him, but I do believe that the Green Bay Packers have the talent to continue to flourish without him.
The talent is important, but who's like the person that you hear about under Hafley, right?
I think Ainsley had an opportunity to go somewhere.
What I want to get at here is, again,
Campanelli.
It's a shame Campanelli left a year early because he took the Jags DC and they're 11th in total defense. Campanelli would have been the perfect guy. Even
after all the time we mocked his speech and Tyreek Hill was rolling his eyes. Well, maybe it was a Miami Dolphins problem, and Duval is making it better for him. So from a Lions perspective, they haven't been the same defense since Aaron Glenn left. Mm-hmm. Calvin Shepard was a guy that they hired internally to take the job. Even though it's an offensive coordinator position, Dan Campbell took the play calling away from his longtime offensive assistant who had it early in the season. So there's no guarantee that if you hire internally it will work. But what I can guarantee is if somebody is hot in the market, you look at Micah Parsons and you say, I want my first career opportunity or my next big opportunity as I've proven myself to be the captain. And if you look at the Green Bay Packers, because Matt LaFleur is so heavily on the offensive side of the football and will be doing the play calling, you have the autonomy to literally make it your own. And this is a good thing if you can be a coach that creates a coaching tree that shows that you will get a next opportunity, because that will make it even more enticing. So I think it could be a good thing, even though you want Hafley to be here, especially if he's able to do something special with this team and with this defense. But if you're somebody who's like, I want my next job, I'm looking at this defense with the young Edgerrin Cooper, the young speed that they have, the young talent, Evan Williams, Javon Bullard, Carrington Valentine. Like, there's a lot of young, good pieces. And what do the Packers always do?
Draft early defense.
So I would say this would be a spot if I was someone looking for an opportunity with Matt LaFleur's being heavily involved in the offense. I could run my defense and have Micah Parsons. Ooh-wee.
I'm telling you, Jeff
Hafley
has switched this culture of this defense, and whoever comes in next is going to be taking over a well-oiled machine on the defensive side of football. So I wouldn't be that concerned about losing Jeff Hafley. I think somebody can pick up where he left off.
But there is a level of scheming that new defensive coordinator is going to have to do, right? Because Jeff Hafley, we saw it last year when they couldn't manufacture a pass rush. He got creative to create ways to rush the passer. Now, a lot of that's solved with Micah Parsons, but that scheming, those adjustments.
And you still have Micah.
And you still have Micah. So I just, for me, it's a reminder. Like I was thinking about this before I saw this article. I was thinking, man, the Green Bay Packers let the good times roll, baby. They're going to have a window for 5 years here to be able to do. But it's a cold reminder that the fabric of the team can change quickly. Even if LaFleur, Love, Micah sticks around, a lot can change. And when you got a coordinator like Hafley, he's sought after for a reason, fabric can change quickly. And it's on LaFleur to then hit it again. You have to hire somebody else who's just as good to be able to have the team be Super Bowl caliber, because that's what their standard is, right? Super Bowl caliber.
I only think this defense is looking up because this year in the draft, they'll probably go young in the second round or maybe draft a cornerback.
They're going to need to get a cornerback.
And so I just see a lot of
– they might move on from Nate Hobbs,
which would be perfectly fine with me. And so I really do believe that this Green Bay Packers defense, with Goody, with Hafley, LaFleur leading the charge, I think they have finally found their formula of success. They put the pieces in place, as Ben alluded to. I mean, they got young guys everywhere. I'm talking about you have an emerging safety in Evan Williams that could be, a Pro Bowl type player. Javon Bullard, who will be, it seems like, trending towards one of those guys, will be a solid slot corner who can stick his nose in there. You got maybe some young guys on the defensive line that you can move and rotate out. Aren't starters. You got to get improved there.
I wouldn't even mention that because they need to rebuild that because Rashawn Gary's going to be gone.
Yeah.
They have young guys. They need players.
I mean, they got backups. They got some depth pieces. They don't have front line pieces.
That's not going to attract a defense. We got depth pieces. That's not going to win you an opportunity to be like, yes.
Well, you have Micah Parsons.
That's all you need to say.
You're missing.
All I'm saying is all you need to say. I have Micah. I have Micah. I have Micah. That's all that matters.
And you have
Nazir Stackhouse, who?
Yeah, you have
Carl Brooks, who? I have Micah.
You have a window for Goody to figure out how can I put the pieces that can thrive around a Micah, like we see exactly what yesterday when we were joined by Rob Demosky, who said, don't ask Kingsley Enagbari to be anything but himself. Find guys that can actually play their role and thrive around Micah versus trying to be a superstar.
So for the record, let's say Hafley gets the New York Giants job. However, let's say the Packers don't win a Super Bowl. Are you concerned?
No, I'm not concerned because the players will still be here.
Nervous?
No, I'm not concerned because
I'm slightly nervous.
This happens.
I would be nervous.
This happens.
I'm slightly nervous.
It happens all the time in football.
Micah.
Yeah.
Micah. However you want to say Micah, that's why I'm not nervous.
You know who should be thanked if Jeff Hafley gets a job? It's Micah. Jeff Hafley should send him something because with this defense without Micah, he ain't getting no head
he did a really good job last year. Last year he did.
Okay.
He was trending. No, this defense was top 10. I think they finished. And no, this defense was trending. What happened was they were going to be a solid defense this year that had holes. Micah just basically plugged all those holes by just being an absolute animal. It made his life a lot better and really put him on a pedestal because when Micah performs, everybody's paying attention to the defense, and that helps Jeff Hafley.
He is the gift that keeps on giving. And if you're looking for the perfect gift this holiday season, you want to upgrade your own gear, give it to somebody else, you need to check out the holiday sales going on right now at Iron Jock. Love the performance apparel. It's tough, it's comfortable, and it has the silver ion technology, which is fighting odor and making you still smell awesome despite how much sweat you may be going through. And let's be honest, we all appreciate the holiday season, getting something that we will use and wear and love. And I'm telling you, they have that at Iron Jock. Don't wait. You can get it at ironjoc.com, ironjock.com, hoodies, tees, shorts, and more. And right now is your chance to win an Iron Jock tumbler. It's tumbler time on KBN. An Iron Jock tumbler. Caller number 12 is going to win an Iron Jock tumbler. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. Caller 12 for an Iron Jock tumbler. 800-990-3776. We will talk to Jason Wilde, as we always do, every Thursday. Coming up next on Kyle Brust Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Co.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Brad.
Kyle.
I know
Kyle.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We're starting off with some delays southbound 41 from about Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound is slowing from about Mayfair Road all the way to Silver Spring. Southbound 43, also a heavy ride from Locust down through the Marquette. Westbound 94 is going to be slow from 20th Street all the way to Holly Road. Eastbound is going to be slow from 84th Street to Holly Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, slight chance for snow mainly to the south and west. Mostly cloudy, a low of 14. Tomorrow, a chance of snow up to an inch of accumulation, a high of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at bartolottas.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta Restaurants, and thank you, Milwaukee.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home. Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
They call it the Mile High City for a reason. Denver's altitude, always a topic of conversation when NFL teams visit the Broncos like the Packers will on Sunday. And head coach Matt LaFleur gives some insight on how the team will adjust to the altitude.
We had our performance staff talk to our players today, and there are certain things that you can do, but ultimately it is a circumstance, and you got to try to best prepare your body.
It's Packers-Broncos coming up Sunday. The Packers with the NFC's longest winning streak of 4 games in a row. The Broncos tied for the league-long 10 straight wins. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Do you want your car to shine like a diamond? Then you need Z-Gloss from Z-Bart. Z-Gloss gives you a mirror finish and protects your paint from everything Mother Nature can throw at it with a 10-year guarantee. Visit zbart.com for more information.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The people that watch the Jets regularly, those poor people, I don't know.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
This is like me announcing that I'll be on Wilde and Tausch tomorrow. I mean, God willing, if the creek don't rise.
Holding everybody accountable.
You play to your strengths, and their strengths, if their offensive line can block the right people.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Live from Brewtown Trading Co. It is Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. I'm not gonna lie, that was very educational and fun. Seeing a sealed up box where somebody can.
Whoa. I don't know if you should be putting all that information out there, man.
Am I not allowed to promote that somebody can buy that? Yeah. $46,000. You can get like a platinum box and like you could get a $1 million card.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Joining us now on Kyle Brust Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Co. We're here to promote their business. I asked him, can somebody come in here and swipe the credit card for that? Hell yeah, he can.
No credit.
Jason Wilde joining us here on Kyle Brust Nortman. Jason, how are you doing?
I'm
good, guys. How are you?
Brust and Nortman.
Not as good as Strofe's.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't click the first button I needed to. My bad. Not sending it.
We're doing well.
Thanks for clarifying which show I'm on, Strofe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. And on Monday, Jason, we got a little time crunch, and I did want to come back to it because maybe you've added more onto this, but you had some takeaways from Monday. Maybe you have some more from this week that you think are important to share with KBN Nation right now.
Yeah, but you forgot what it was supposed to be.
You're damn right I did. I think I might have wrote it in our show sheet. Let me go see if
Brad
I did.
may know.
Was it 3 players from an X's and O standpoint? Something like that from the Bears game that stood out to you?
Mm-hmm. What thing stood out from a non-X's and O's from the Bears game? I wrote it down.
Oh. Well, now the problem is I can't remember what it was.
So you're trying to get us.
No, I think I'm pretty sure I remember what it was because I ended up writing about it, and that was obviously the impact that Bo Melton has on this team, and that's exactly what it was because I snubbed poor Kyle Wallace for not respecting his accomplishments at the University of Wisconsin Whitewater. So are you old enough that you played for Brezowitz? Or
No. I played for Lance Leipold.
Okay.
Lance Leipold. He just added me on Twitter a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was nice of him. He finally realized that you played for him.
That's not true.
That's just a joke. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound disrespectful.
No. You keep going, Jason. You ain't got to explain anything.
No, it's all good. So my point was going to be that all 3 of you guys have obviously played on teams that were successful, and you need guys that have that special kind of it factor, the glue guy, if you will. Now, Ben, I don't know. Maybe you were that guy for the 2014 team, but like Bo's a good player.
Always Josh
right?
Gosser.
Yeah, but so then I'm not sure if Bo fits that suit because Bo Melton played 9 snaps on offense. He's obviously he returns kicks. He's on the coverage units. He hasn't played a snap on defense, even though that's where they theoretically moved him. And now they've got him apparently working primarily back on offense at practice. He's still getting some work on defense. But, he's just this guy that the level of connectivity and what he means to other teammates and what he means, Christian Watson was telling me about having him in the wide receiver room again. Like, there's just a different energy. And what I was going to say was when you look at, and I went back on NFL Plus to look at it too, but LaFleur mentioned it, like, look at the sideline when he scores that touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Like, Josh Jacobs, runs out. LaFleur had a great line about how we have to watch out that we don't get, we don't have guys running on the field without their helmets because they could have gotten an excessive celebration penalty. That's how excited they were for Bo. And
oh, no, you're making it sound like when the walk-on scores a point in college basketball.
He's a little bit more
important. That's exactly what I...
Okay, no, because that's what I feel. I'm being genuine.
Yeah, so
because they do a lot for the team, and you have that genuine excitement when they do something because you know the work that they put into it and what they bring every day, and bring like that levity to sometimes those dark days.
Yeah, so the guy that I compared him to, and obviously I think you had him as a coach, and obviously we continue to pray for his recovery, but Howard Moore, who I was a student at the same time as Howard. I mean, he and Tracy Webster were roommates, and I became friends with those guys when I was a student. And like Howard Moore, the reaction in the stands, if you guys have gotten to see, I mean, it's obviously heartbreaking, but it's also really well done. The documentary that John Roach did, that the depiction of what Howard was as a player, that is what Bo reminds me of. Like, everyone loves him, and there's a genuine energy boost when he goes into the game. And so I just thought it was really neat that, to see his teammates react the way they did to that touchdown, and just to know that those guys, you can have a place. You don't have to be the best player on the team to have a value around here. And I just thought that was really neat, and we did run out of time to talk about that. So I appreciate us collectively figuring out what the tease was supposed to be paid off.
Well, I'm glad we got there because I do think it's insightful. It reminds me if like Alex Strofe was on a bench of a team, they're rooting for him to get out there and like score a point or make a free throw so they can go nuts, Crickets.
I'm not going to respond to that because I have already.
I'll wait for Jason.
Say something, Jason, to that comment.
I didn't want to be mean.
So my sixth grade season, it was the first game of the year. First game of the year. No, it's a good story. It shows you how much of a dweeb I am. It was the first game of the year. I went in at the end of the game. We were up by like 40 points. But I hit a corner three as time expired, and I went berserk. I jumped into my coach's arms.
No. Maybe you shouldn't tell this.
That is a great story.
I was excited.
They make movies about guys like Strofe.
Excited 11-year-old.
Jason Wilde joining us as we're live from Brewtown Trading Co. It's Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
All right, Jason, so Connor Orr on SI talked about head coaching candidates, and of course Jeff Hafley's name came up, and of course he said he was the heavy favorite for the New York Giants job. Now, to say that this team could be the Lions of next year might be a little strong, but do you feel like there is a sense of urgency for this team to make a bigger splash than before, knowing that someone that's so important to their team, like Jeff Hafley, might be on the way out for a promotion next season?
Yeah, first of all, and look, I want to be very clear. Like, Connor Orr does a phenomenal job. Like, as someone who grew up reading Sports Illustrated and then watched how SI has had so many problems over the last X number of years, I'm glad that he and Albert Breer and some of the other folks there. We got Bill Huber here who covers the Packers for them. I enjoy reading their work. I don't know how Connor Orr would know what makes Jeff Hafley a favorite for that job, other than that he grew up outside of New York in New Jersey and went to Giants games as a kid. Like, he has to, like, the interview process, all that other stuff. Like, I would not classify Jeff Hafley just because it's a good story, and you guys know how much I love good stories. I wouldn't classify him as the favorite. Like, quite frankly, I would argue the opposite. They've got a young core of offensive guys in Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, and Cam Scadaboo. Like, I think they'll probably end up going offense. And if he gets the job, great. I'll be so happy for him because, his mom is still out there in New Jersey. As I'm sure you guys read in my Enter Sandman story, he lost his dad a number of years ago to colon cancer. So his family would love for him to be the Giants coach. I hope he gets it. I really like Jeff. But I'm not sure that that's the way they'll go. But to your point, Brad, look, I think he's definitely going to get interviews. I don't know how many openings there'll ultimately end up being, but he's got to get interviews. So the question that I have is he in a position with the talent they have here, knowing that he's a good defensive coordinator, if none of the job, let's say the Giants job goes to somebody else, if none of the other jobs are all that appealing, I understand there's only 32 of them and you got to strike when the iron is hot. But one of the smartest things I've seen any coach do is what Ben Johnson did, right? Like, I guess he could have taken the Jaguars job if he would have wanted to go that direction. But, like, he waited for a job that it appears was a really good fit. He got the first overall pick and got to work with the quarterback after his train wreck of a year with the previous staff. They're winning. Like, I don't know. Like, if I'm Jeff Hafley, I'm going to say, look, I definitely want a head coaching job in the NFL, but I want to make sure it's the right NFL head coaching job. And so maybe that doesn't end up coming to fruition. I don't know. I can't see the future. What I would say is this. I think he's a really good coach. I expect him to be a head coach. I don't expect to have him, like we will in a little while, giving us his Thursday thoughts. I would also add this. If I'm Michigan, and Lord knows I have no interest in talking about that incredible situation.
Juicy.
But I would call Adam Stenavich if I'm them. Adam Stenavich, who played there. Adam Stenavich, who would be an incredible steadying guy. And he's got NFL experience, which obviously, I mean, the guy coached Aaron Rodgers, played with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Like, to me, if I'm Michigan, you know, I'm saying after this debacle, we need some stability. And what do all these guys want besides NIL money? They all want to play in the NFL, right? And so you'd be able to sell that he's a guy that could help get you there.
Jason, should we be concerned about Josh Jacobs not practicing?
I just got done talking to him, and again, it's still the same injury.
Had an MRI though.
The bruise. Yep. I don't know about that. All I know is that I can tell you what he said and what LaFleur said.
Let the man talk.
So he, but I mean, maybe he did, but what he said is it's still the bone bruise, and basically he can't make it any worse, the actual injury. The problem is that with use and getting hit on it, it swells up more, and then when it's swelled up, then he loses range of motion. He's not effective. Well, I'll be honest with you. He said it was swollen in the game against the Bears last Sunday. And if you watched his hocus-pocus Harry Houdini routine on that big third down run for 21 yards,
and that
you wouldn't have known that he was dealing with that. Yeah, and so I actually talked to Josh a little extra after the group dispersed because I was fascinated by that play. Like, it was, I mean, there were 5 guys around him. I don't know how he got out of there. But so what I think they're doing is kind of like they did with the Minnesota game, except a little bit in reverse. Like, he still practiced during the week leading into Minnesota, and then they chose to sit him. I think this time they're choosing to not practice him because this is a big one. Like, I know it's outside the division and outside the conference, but you lose and the Bears beat the Browns, you're right back to playing the Bears for first place in the division. So I don't think they want to sit him. And I'm not saying that Matt LaFleur was behind closed doors saying, the Vikings suck, we can win without Josh. I don't think that's what he was saying, but I definitely can say that there's no way he'd be saying that about this game. Well, we don't need Josh Jacobs to beat these guys. So, I would predict tomorrow he'll be listed as questionable. They'll probably do some individual work in practice just to get moving around. They'll list him as a limited participant.
Will say, we'll see.
Yeah, that's you. It's almost as if you've heard that once or twice from us.
I imagine you've heard it a lot more than me, Jason. As Jason Wilde joins us on Kyle Brust Nortman. Jason, want to know what you think of this and, what can be done about it? Because not a lot, but we've been trying to look and not pick apart the team, but try and figure out what is needed to become a Super Bowl team. Over the last 6 weeks, the Green Bay Packers are giving up 127.7 rush yards per game. That's good for 21st in the NFL over the last 6 games. We took that 6-game sample size over the whole 17-game season, and that would be 22nd in the NFL over these 6 games. So both data points point to where they've been since Carolina. And with the loss of Devontae Wyatt, is that the most fearful part of this team from a long-run standpoint?
I'd be curious, and I don't. What is that from? That team rankings site, which is they really do a good job over there.
I calculated
did all the
6
math,
games and I sent it in to Rob Domofsky to get ESPN stats and research. No joke.
Wow, who are you, and what have you done with Ben?
Trying to be a big J like you.
That's you, yeah. Packers in
minus Ireland.
Are you reporting? No. I was not going to bring. I was going to kind of subtly reference that and say, do you have any reports about the Packers playing in Germany next year?
I'll get working on that one.
Deutschland.
Okay, good.
Ben Bruce is on the scoop.
Ben Bruce, sehr gut, yeah. So what I was going to say is that if you look at their overall run defense, right, they're 9th in the league.
Correct.
In yards per game and yards per play. I'd be curious and I don't want to give you more homework because I'm very proud of you for having done all the math.
I'm pretty deep in this now that I'll take whatever you give me.
Well, so I would be curious over that same 6-game stretch what they are in yards per attempt, because like the Bears ran for 138 yards, but it took them 32 attempts to get there. They did not have a run longer than 8 or 9 yards.
It was 9 yards, yes, and no explosive plays.
Right, and so that should, in my opinion anyway, that should count for something. So
yes, Brad
I
actually did calculate the yards per carry, and then I think you probably threw away the sheet.
I threw it away yesterday.
That we'll go back to the lab.
Games.
We'll go back to the lab, and we'll have it for you Monday with Sunday's game part of it.
Well, I didn't memorize it. What kind of journalist are you?
All right, take it easy over there. You can do anything.
All right, you guys, Basaccia is going to yell at me now because I'm going to come in late, so I'm going to leave.
Thanks, Jason.
You were
all right,
great
guys,
today,
take care.
Jason.
Be good.
You work fantastic.
Excellent.
Worth Brad actually sounded like the one that didn't actually believe it.
What?
Yeah.
That's an absolute
what?
accusation.
Jason
was
my God.
Tonight. It was outstanding.
Gonna tell you, the boys get higher. Connie's delivers pizzeria taste without pizzeria prices, and it's buy one, get one at Pick and Save, and that's even better. From cornmeal dusted thin crust to all natural premium ingredients, you'll enjoy the pizzeria experience from your home oven. Get over to Pick and Save right now or Metro Market. Look at that, right across the street, guys.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Metro Market. Connie's, buy one, get one through the 16th. 5 more days. Know where I'm going, because it's going to be Frozen Pizza Friday. Tomorrow we give away some Frozen Pizza Friday Screaming Sicilian tickets for you tomorrow. But right now I got the Connie's, buy one, get one for Pick and Save on my mind. So many great brands with Palermo's. Taste what all that screaming is about.
Strofe, get this man a pop filter because all them peas he was popping. You hear that, Brad? Pizza. I'm like, damn, boy.
Palermo's Pizza. Alex Strofe has sports cards with Kyle Brust Nortman on them. I don't know what's going to happen next, but those are sports cards. Live
This
from
is
Brewtown.
Kyle Brust Nortman.
Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we've got delays out there and a couple of issues. Eastbound 94 in Waukesha County, just about almost to Calhoun, we've got the right lane blocked with a broken down vehicle. So you want to be careful with that. We've also got an issue on 794 eastbound, just as you're turning on to, well, just over Lincoln Memorial Drive. The left shoulder is blocked. We got some debris on the roadway. Otherwise, our delays, southbound 41 from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol, northbound from Mayfair Road up to Silver Spring. Traffic is brought to you by Life Navigators Soap and Suds Drive. Your donation of body wash, hand soap, or laundry pods will help local kids and adults with disabilities stay healthy all year. Learn more at lifenavigators.org. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. A slight chance for snow mainly to the south and west, mostly cloudy, a low of 14. Tomorrow, chance of snow up to an inch of accumulation, a high of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
College hockey fans, get ready because the ice is heating up in Milwaukee for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 powerhouse programs, 2 action-packed days, 1 champion. It's Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and the defending national champion, Western Michigan. Battling it out December 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. Feel every bone-rattling hit and every clutch goal as these elite programs collide for holiday bragging rights. Tickets are moving fast. Grab yours today at Ticketmaster.com or the Fiserv Forum box office. The Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 teams, 1 trophy. Who will own the ice?
Diamond stud earrings are the Christmas gift that shines brighter than the tree.
If she already has a pair of natural diamond studs from Kessler's, bring them in and we'll give you 100% of the price you pay.
When you trade them in on a larger pair of diamond stud earrings.
That's been our policy for more than 30 years.
We have diamond studs from $198 up to $40,000.
And we have 0% financing for 18 months with approved credit.
And 0% is a really low interest rate.
Some people say that 0% is the very best interest rate.
Diamond studs always fit perfectly.
They never go out of style.
And you can wear them with anything.
If you want to trade in her old natural diamond studs from Kessler's on some bigger diamond studs from Kessler's,
go ahead and pick up her new ones today.
And you can bring in the old ones after the holidays.
Come to Kessler's.
Bigger is better. And blue diamonds are you diamonds.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
This fall, make 3rd Street Market Hall your one-stop, must-stop destination to eat, drink, and play. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 15 locally owned food vendors, a self-service beer wall featuring 30 Wisconsin breweries, over 50 HD TVs, and happy hour specials all week. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your home away from home or office. Visit 3rdstreetmarkethall.com for menus, events, and more information.
A blizzard of $300,000 in prizes is rolling into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. It's Arctic action. 1 in, Step 1. Earn entries with your rewards card December 1st through the 18th. Step 2. Show up for Thursday drawings. Step 3. Be ready for a chance to pick from a weekly prize board. As a bonus, there'll be a jackpot drawing for the leftover prizes. Arctic action. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Co. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now we send it over to Alex Strofe here on KBN as he is going to unveil his sports cards about Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I hope it's better than Wheel of Stroh.
Oh, seriously.
Come on. Why do you guys hate me?
Do better and you won't get the flack.
You got to admit it was bad today.
I will admit it wasn't my best, but I thought it was memorable.
No, actually,
I forgot what we talked about.
Stretching day.
Stretching
and
day.
the Advent calendar.
Brad's a good listener.
Yeah, Brad loves Wheel of Strofe. He is the biggest fan of Wheel of Strofe.
I do love Wheel of Strofe.
He just likes you.
He's also he's just in general the biggest fan of me. That's a fair point. All right, here we go.
Of course.
Let's take a look at the back of the KBN trading cards. Who should we start with?
Brad.
Brad's 2025 season stats. 62. All right, guys. Opening. Brad Nortman was this year's league leader in blissful unawareness, including not knowing what a BBL is,
Oh, wow. That's a shame.
And never eating ramen noodles.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't leave off the ramen, I was gonna add that in.
And
I earned that.
Brad Nortman also team high in surgeries. He had one.
Okay, that's right. Playing through
Does
pain.
getting stitches twice count?
That is not a surgery. Those are
hospital
stitches.
visits, I win.
Yeah, you definitely
this year,
do.
yeah.
Well, Brad also had a baby this year, so you might not win in hospital visits.
Oh, good point.
That's right. That's right.
Point.
Yeah.
We'll add hospital visits to the trading card.
Team high, yeah. Team high,
It's,
hospital
team
visits.
high
It's
next
there
year.
you want to lead the league in.
And here is Brad's back of card biography. A former NFL punter turned analytics aficionado.
Ooh.
Brad brings steady perspective to Kyle Brust Nortman until a stat, probability, or economic turn activates his alter ego.
Nerd man.
Once transformed,
Nerd man.
unleashes charts, models, and explanations the world didn't ask for, but ends up a little bit grateful for. Whether he's opening a segment with, "All right, guys," showcasing his blissful unawareness of basic cultural facts, or calmly fact-checking Ben in real time, Brad remains KBN's dependable voice of reason, even when the room spirals around him.
Very good, Stro. A very accurate card right there. That
Have
was
you
good.
ever not
Love
chose
the nerd
Stro?
man
Good
comments.
job.
Kyle Wallace.
921 take flip-flops, a new league record.
Oh, wow.
4 relatives of Packers players actively mad at him. And an average of 12.5 mentions per show that the Packers, quote, need to be better.
Oh, what about this football team or the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Thought
true.
that was coming.
Biography. Powered by pure emotion and a lifetime of Packers frustration, Kyle brings unmatched spark to KBN. His takes can change directions at any moment, sometimes in the same sentence, but his passion never wavers. Whether he's ranting, recalibrating, or accidentally upsetting another Packers family member, Kyle has energy that no one else can replicate.
That's $1 million card
Very
right there.
good right there. Flawless, some might say.
Card.
And finally, Ben Brust.
Best for last, always.
Stats. An all-time worst 9-31-8 record in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Mathematically tragic. The league-leading 27 unplanned random tangents that don't make sense per show. And 112 confidently incorrect facts this year, including claiming Milwaukee does not have an east side earlier this week.
That's the lake, baby.
Wow, that was something else.
Biography.
Uh-oh.
A former Wisconsin Badgers sharpshooter turned chaos conductor. Ben brings unfiltered confidence to every microphone he's ever touched, ever. Whether he's launching a take from well beyond common sense or derailing a segment with a perfectly timed tangent, Brust remains ESPN Wisconsin's wild card. His trivia record may be tragic, but his entertainment value is unquestioned, even when his geography isn't.
That's $1 billion card.
That might be.
That's $1 billion
Might
card.
be.
Did you do one for yourself?
I didn't, but I was thinking of some stats for myself, starting with 15 hits of cover songs.
No one cares. Let's talk about Gina Della from Pella.
Oh, I could go on and on talking about Gina Della
she's
from
a
Pella.
$1 trillion card.
A $1 trillion card. She would be the kind of card that you open up and see in a box and go, I can't believe it. I got a Gina Della card. And you get to enjoy all the gifts that Pella Windows and Doors give to you this holiday season, because you deserve it. And you need to take advantage of this gift they're giving you right now. 0% interest for 24 months. That's 2 years of enjoying those Pella Windows and Doors that are customizable, they're durable, they're energy saving, they're home value increasing. All for 0% interest for 24 months. So give yourself that gift. You are feeling the cold. You're feeling the snow. You're feeling the ice. Don't let that seep into your house. Fortify it and make it beautiful. With Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, visit the Experience Center in Brookfield. You will walk away inspired after you go visit there and enjoy everything that Pella Windows and Doors has to offer you. Do not wait on setting your free consultation by visiting them in store or visit them online at PellaWI.com.
Live from Brewtown Trading Co. I just saw on the Carbless Talking text line as Alex Strofe gave us card biographies. My 9-31-8 record has mathematically eliminated me from the Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust playoffs, and Strofe has added since March.
Yeah. It's been bad.
We'll just keep looking for 10 wins.
Until April.
We're looking for 10 wins, baby. Looking for 10 wins. Some would say that's the greatest comeback in the history of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Less than
9 wins.
one win a month is bad.
No, I'm 2 since April.
Yeah,
we're on the rise.
April.
I am holding a one autographed or relic card in a hobby box that we are going to unbox next at Brewtown Trading Co. The rule is
about to quit our job today,
Kyle,
baby.
Brust, and Nortman will split it 3 ways. Strofe will get nothing. Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I legitimately understand sugar.
Is it good, Brad?
It's unbelievable. It's so good. I'm changed. Not for the better.
Come on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Tsunami Express Car Wash is now open in West Dallas at 10928 West Oklahoma Avenue, and they're celebrating big. From December 10th through the 21st, roll in for a free T2 wash with graphene, a $25 value, totally free. And keep that shine going with the Unlimited Club. Just $5 for your first month, and 100% of those proceeds support Special Spaces Wisconsin. New wash, new location, and a chance to do some good this holiday season. Tsunami Express West Dallas, now open. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
It's the most wonderful time to bar crawl. Get ready for Milwaukee's 12th annual 12 Bars of Christmas on December 13th from noon to 5 p.m. 3 festive locations packed with holiday cheer. Your ticket includes a lanyard for food and drink specials, a holiday mug, and free entry at every stop, all while supporting Toys for Tots. Dust off your ugliest sweater, grab your friends, and join the city's biggest Christmas party. Tickets are limited, so don't wait. Head to 12bocwi.com to grab yours now. 21 plus only. Please drink responsibly.
Time's running out. It's the final chance of 2025 to save big.
at the Last Call Savings Event. This month at Cunis, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on select new vehicles across multiple brands. Or take advantage of huge discounts and rebates on all new in-stock cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Thinking pre-owned? Check your local dealer website for a new selection of discounted pre-owned super specials and shop our group-wide inventory of over 700 pre-owned under 20 grand and over 300 under 10 grand. Plus, we have great service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes. Hurry in. When 2025 ends, so do the savings. Start your search today at shopcunis.com. 0% APR financing for 60 months on select models with approved credit through OEM lenders. Not all buyers qualify. Rate set by lender with approval subject to buyer insurability. 0% for 60 months equals $1,667 for $1,000 finance. Excludes tax, title, license, and $499 dealer service fee. Offer ends 1/5/26.
Elevate your game day gear or any outfit with official merchandise from the Milwaukee Bucks Pro Shop. From authentic jerseys to exclusive apparel and accessories, the Bucks Pro Shop has everything you need to showcase your fandom wherever you go. Cheer the Deer to victory with authentic Milwaukee Bucks items. Visit us at the Bucks Pro Shop at Fiserv Forum or Bayshore Mall, or shop online at shop.bucks.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Strofe is running the show at the Gruber Law Offices One Call That's All studio. You got Kyle, Brust, and Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Co. Strofe, what is your level of FOMO right now?
Well, I am Mr. FOMO, so obviously it's always high when you guys abandon me. But now you guys are doing something I enjoy, which is sports cards, and you told me that I get none of the profits if you hit a Wemby autograph.
It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, man. I'm sorry. You should have been here.
Yeah. You should have pulled a Jesse Nelson.
You could have.
You could have campaigned for it.
I have made the first rip. Look how silver and shiny
What is
that
this? This is Topps?
Yes, 2025, 26, hobby exclusive, silver pack.
Let's see what we got in here. What are we looking for?
Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, hush.
Jalen Brunson on the New York Knicks.
Would the autograph card be on this?
They're shiny.
This is shiny.
Okay,
we're gonna get a. I think they do it like this on the videos where you slide it down. That is. Oh, he might be a Milwaukee Buck.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the guy from the Atlanta Hawks. I'm not gonna butcher his name.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that.
He's French, right?
Zachary Richard. Brandon Miller.
Yeah,
okay, Brandon Miller.
Alabama.
Anthony
He
Davis.
might be on the move, too.
He may be.
Franz Wagner, which I got excited because he kind of looked like Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, it did for a minute.
All righty.
Okay.
I don't know if we get anything back on those cards.
There's no money on there.
And a big head shake from the Brewtown Trading Co.
Pop
company.
open another one.
Well, I'll toss them out. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Everybody gets one.
Big
except
money.
Strofe.
Big
Except
money.
Strofe.
Big money.
Does
All
Brad
right.
know who these players are? Yes or no?
Hell no, he doesn't.
Let's see here.
We're looking for an autograph.
Spud Webb. Oh, wow. We got classics. I don't know who this is.
Okay. Now, this is actually funny. The first two cards I have are villains.
Oh, wow.
To Wisconsin. Brad, focus. Villains to Wisconsin sports fans in the NBA.
Really?
Grayson Allen. No, Grayson became a good one. Grayson
Allen to Wisconsin sports fans on the Suns, not because of the Bucks, because of Duke.
Yep.
And then next is easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh,
Jimmy Butler?
No. We're talking about old boy from Oshkosh.
Tyrese Halliburton. Those are my first two cards.
I
got
VJ Edgecombe, but it's not signed.
I got Nikola Jokic. I got a Bucks one.
Bucks
Stars lead the way.
What is this round ball remnants? Is this from his jersey, Drake Powell?
Yeah, that looks like it's
it's worth
but
something.
You just don't want it to be Drake Powell.
I don't know who Drake Powell is. Not going to lie to you. Oh, Lori Marketing, Tyrese Maxey.
This might be like a new hobby.
Yeah,
so if they're just
I got a lot of good players.
If they're just
this
normal
might
cards,
be a
they're not
new
worth
hobby. It's a multi-billion-dollar hobby already. What do you mean?
Hey, I got Cam Jones.
Oh, Cam Jones.
Evading police.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, one bad day.
Wait, I have a shiny Kevin Durant.
Does that
silver
mean
outside?
Know what's valuable?
Does silver outside mean it's valuable?
Tyler Hero.
I got a shiny Anthony Edwards.
Jazz Dance.
Oh, wow. The Jazz, they have a dance team?
I guess so. Youthful Jazz Play Hard.
That's hilarious.
Okay. That's worth less than nothing.
We'll get the value of our cards, and we'll get back to sports live from Brewtown Trading Co. It's Kyle, Brust Nortman with you, Jim, Matt, Molly, and Madison. You got the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. We're next on 94.5 ESPN.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Southbound on 41, watch for backups from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound side, kind of heavy as well from Mayfair Road up to Silver Spring. We got backups on southbound 43 starting at Capitol Drive, stretching all the way down through the Marquette to the KK River crossing. The northbound side starting to slow down from Kilbourne all the way up to Locust. And then westbound 94, delays from just before 27th Street to about Holly Road, eastbound from 92nd Street to Holly Road. And checking the GMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Slight chance for snow, mainly south and west. Mostly cloudy, a low of 14. Then tomorrow, a chance of snow up to an inch of accumulation, a high of 25. Weather's brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Christmas is a time of generosity.
Kessler's wants to be generous, and we suspect that you want to be generous too. Let's team up.
This year, we're going to make it possible for you to be more generous than ever.
Number 1, Kessler's has a big selection of delightful diamond jewelry priced at $150 on up.
Number 2, great gifts at affordable prices such as sterling silver earrings, pendants, and bracelets to fit every look and every personality.
Number 3. With your purchase of more than $299, you'll get a bonus gift worth at least $90.
You can choose from a lucky 4-leaf clover pendant
or a 22-inch stainless steel curb chain, ion plated in yellow gold.
And please, please don't get all cleaned up and dressed up. This is Kessler's, your home away from home.
If you're wearing muddy boots and your pajama bottoms, that's totally fine.
We've all done it.
Come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN Live from Brewtown Trading Co, baby. Woo! We got great people. Got ourselves a box. Guaranteed to make some money today. I made $9 today.
You made 3.
No.
And I made 3 too. And
oh,
Ben
yes.
made 3 too.
Yes, $3 today. We made $9 today with this card. You can make money too by coming down to Brewtown Trading Co.
Or we can start the 414 Hour at 4 with a giveaway, because I think that's exciting.
Oh, wow.
College hockey fans, are you ready for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off? Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and defending national champion Western Michigan battle it out Sunday, December 28th and Monday the 29th at Fiserv Forum. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com or visit the Fiserv Forum box office, or you can win them right now. Caller number 10 at 800-990-3776. 800-990-ESPN will win 4 tickets to the Sunday, December 28th games at Fiserv Forum. It's the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off, the 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. 800-990-3776. Caller 10, you're going to win the tickets. We are live from Brewtown Trading Co. As Kyle mentioned, I'm Ben Brust next to Brad Nortman. Strofe will be answering the phones. He is running the show. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. And, of course, the Carbless Talk and Text line is 800-990-3776. And as we start rolling into the weekend, Friday Eve, Kyle's going to be happy. Thursday, Brad, all that.
Ooh, I had a good weekend planned.
Tomorrow, we'll have our normal show on YouTube exclusively until the Badger volleyball game is done.
Can talk reckless.
But what I am most looking forward to is this big matchup Sunday for the Green Bay Packers, because I think we talk a lot about what Super Bowl teams have in common. Brad Nortman's dove deep into the average age of, the most expected age that you would be at. I'd say that's anywhere from 26 to 29 in your NFL career as a quarterback.
It might have been 27 to 30, either way. And the most common Super Bowl age, 27, 28.
You've also done a lot of Brad Nortman recently, looking at numbers and what they need, how they can clean up to become a Super Bowl team. All pros, 5 to 6 typically on a team that goes to the Super Bowl. And I'm not going to lie. I think this is a huge week for Jordan Love, because it's not like he was ever out of the conversation, but he wasn't in the top 3 for a while, and then these last 3 games he's played well. But this is a very good defense and a test on the road for Jordan Love to prove that he's playing at an all-pro MVP level more consistently than he has in years past, right? He's had a good overall season. There was a good half a season in his first year. Yep. It was a solid season battling injuries, but he wasn't great by any means because his mobility wasn't there, nicked up a lot of different ways. But this year, if you have a week, the same week that Drake May is going to play against the Buffalo Bills, and Drake May say he doesn't have that type of game, this is huge for Jordan Love from a MVP odds, and ultimately there's 2 guys that are all pros. I think Stafford's a lock.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I think the Jordan Love narrative, even if they become the 1 seed, it's got to be hard to keep out Jordan Love because he'd be surpassing Matt Stafford. Drake May, it could be very much the second year. Good, better luck next year. Mm-hmm. Jordan Love has shown those moments, putting it all together, taking the Packers in a tough division where there's a lot of teams in the mix, like the Lions and the Bears, where you have the Patriots in a division where they're 1 game away from clinching the AFC East. Doing what Jordan Love would be doing, he'd be playing at a high level and getting the 1 seed, because the only way they get the 1 seed is Jordan Love playing at a high level. So I'm very much looking forward to this game. It will be a defining week for Jordan Love in this season.
Yeah, it absolutely will be. As the writers who vote for the MVP or All-Pro, not all games are weighted the same, right? I mean, you play a game where you play, whoever, the Minnesota Vikings. They have a good defense. That's a bad example. The New York Giants, right? Where you're it's not a huge game. It's not a quality defense. So the stats that you put up probably have a little level of discount to it. What you're really looking for is, how do you play against the best opponents in the National Football League? How do you play the best against the big games? And this is one of those big games for the Green Bay Packers. This Denver Broncos defense is beyond respected. They are feared. They are a top 10 defense, a top 5 defense in a lot of ways. So if Jordan Love is going to crack into the All-Pro, and as a reminder, for quarterbacks, there's 2 All-Pros. It's basically a 2 deep. So if you're going to have number 1, who's likely Matt Stafford, you're going to try to beat out Drake May or somebody else. You have to have a game like this where it's not just good, where it's not just, no turnovers, a touchdown pass or 2. This has got to be a 3 or 4 touchdown game for Jordan Love, where you basically put the league on notice and say, I don't care if this is one of the best defenses in the NFL. I don't care if their D-line is elite. I don't care that we're on the road. It doesn't matter where we are or who we are playing, that we're going to bring it and that Jordan Love is basically unstoppable. That is the type of game he needs to have. Because as Ben was saying, we did dice up the numbers of the last 10 years, last 10 Super Bowls. There's at least 4 All-Pros per team that participate in the Super Bowl as on average. The only ones that had less that had like maybe 2 or 3
elite defenses.
Had a generational defense that was the Denver Broncos of 2015, or they had Tom Brady. That was the only exceptions. Elite all-time generational defense or Tom Brady. So when you look at this, you have to think that, the Packers need to stack some all-pro guys, some all-pro performances, and that starts right now because that's going to have to start now and continue on their way through. Jordan Love's knocking on the door. He's already had a season that has exceeded my expectations and exceeded my standard for what he needed to prove to take the next step. He has done that. But now that's giving you the opportunity for a bigger prize, and that bigger prize is All-Pro, MVP, and Super Bowl. Jordan Love deserves to be in that conversation, and he'll really deserve it, but he's got to have a big weekend this weekend. If he struggles, he'll have no chance for any of that, and it kind of falls back to, okay, you got to prove yourself in the big moment.
And I think the biggest thing that we need to understand as Packers fans going into this game, that Jordan Love needs to have his best performance he has had this entire season. Not about the accolades, not about coming out of here people thinking that he's the best quarterback in the NFL or putting him in the conversation for All-Pro. It is about this Green Bay Packers football team winning. You're talking about a top 3 overall defense that
Green Bay Packers football team.
But you are talking about a defense that gets after the quarterback at literally a record high. They are on pace to tie the record of 72 sacks in the season. And so what will be magical for Jordan Love if he can throw this football this weekend and evade the defense so he doesn't get sacked and come away with the victory? This would definitely put him on top. The Packers are not going to be able to run the football. I'm going to tell you this right now. They're not going to run the football very well on Sunday, so it is going to be on the arm of Jordan Love. If he can come through, he will show everybody exactly who he is, how great he can be. But I'm telling y'all, if the Packers win this football game, it is because of what Jordan Love does. I'm telling you, this is a big defense. We talked about the Bears takeaway last week and all that. I ain't worried about that this week. I'm worried about Jordan Love having the best performance he has had all season long. It's going to be on his arm.
Well, and it's interesting, too, because some of this will fall on Matt LaFleur. What kind of game plan are you going to have? Not that it's easy to let Jordan Love cook when you're playing the Bears or the Giants, but those defenses are sort of bottom half, at a minimum, bottom half of the NFL. The other thing completely to say, Jordan Love, here are the reins. You go cook against a top 10 defense in basically every single category on the road in a hostile environment. I'll be curious, Josh Jacobs, does he play? Does he not play? I'll be curious to see if Matt LaFleur changes his game plan and changes his current trajectory of Jordan Love. Here's the ball, throw it down the field, whatever you think, or if he sort of says, you know what, this is a good defense, we're not going to let you cook that much. That will be an incredibly big factor if Jordan Love can pull this off.
Speaking of the Broncos, this is a very unrelated but related note. They have waived tight end Mercedes Lewis.
Oh,
does that open up a roster spot for Cuz?
You said, well, does it? If they waive him, that could, yeah. I mean,
they have, per Ian Rappaport, they waived tight end Mercedes Lewis.
Oh, wow.
That is a spot open.
That is.
Get your phone ready.
We'll see. That'd be dope. Super dope. Shoot, me going down there, that changed everything.
Look how excited he is after a conversation yesterday about Kyle Wallace Jr., the hypothetical son that is not here. Playing for the Chicago Bears, he wouldn't wear Bears jerseys. But to see that smile about his cousin, that tells me everything I know.
I would still say go, Pack, go.
That's how I know that when you have a kid, and hypothetically if he played for the Bears, you would be wearing a Bears jersey with Kyle Wallace.
Yeah, I would. This is the only thing. There's only one team there won't be Wallace on the back of, and that's a Bears jersey, unless they're paying him.
They would pay him.
What do you mean?
Me. I'm talking about this Kyle Wallace. I guess we call him Kyle Jr. I was thinking about.
You're saying about
you now?
You would need a salary from the Bears?
Yes.
You can be bought.
Well, I'll have no choice. I wouldn't sign with them. I would not sign with them. But at the end of the day, I feel good about the Green Bay Packers.
Kyle, if you're such a fraud. If let's say you were not injured, you played your whole career for the Whitewater Warhawks?
Dog, you so disrespectful. All them national titles we won, and you just don't look down.
What's their name again?
You're right.
It's Warhawks,
I was a runner-up. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I was a runner-up, and I was a hell of a scout team player.
And you were one of those guys that made the shocking, D3 to NFL jump.
Derek
Stanley. Bears drafted you in the 5th round. You'd say, I'm good.
You know, it's crazy. The Bears did sign a quarterback when I was there. Blanchard. Matt Blanchard.
I played with Matt Blanchard in Carolina.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he's
boy, I
good.
used to love when he came in because when the other quarterback came out, Jeff, I forgot his last name, I was so happy. But anyways, no. I mean, yes, I would go there. I had no choice. I wouldn't be happy.
You wouldn't be happy. You're so full of crap.
They would give you your Chicago Bear issued gear, and Kyle would be like, I can't wear it.
Kyle, why don't you ever wear Bears?
He said yesterday, icky. He's
Give me the shield, man. Give me the shield, man.
Give all the NFL logos.
And they said, all right, Bears on 3. I was like, 1, 2, 3.
Go back go. Go back go.
Most absurd thing I've ever
He's
heard.
taking the playbook and the game plan and sending it to Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach,
I
want out. I want out.
Listen, we suck, man. Go ahead. Here's the playbook. Y'all come slide me something under the table.
Oh, man.
Get up out of here.
Well, you'd be taking that money to the bank or I was going to say something else, but you'd be taking it to the bank.
I would be taking it to the bank, straight to Citizens Bank. And at Citizens Bank, they have all different type of accounts that you can work with. They have a CD account. I had my money in the CD account. And what I love about the customer service, I message them. I say, hey, can you guys move this money back to my savings account? And that is exactly what they did. They are so great to work with at Citizens Bank. And that is exactly what you get. You get high quality customer service. You get somebody that cares. You get somebody that you can actually talk to. I mean, that is so important. That's why if you're looking for a local bank and you're tired of waiting and not getting responses, you don't have to worry about that with Citizens Bank. They're local, they're great, and they have so many great options for you. Look, if you're looking to get a loan for a home, loan for a car, or you're just looking to build up your savings account, you can do it all by working with a local bank when that bank is Citizens Bank. Visit them today by going to citizensbankwi.bank. That's citizensbankwi.bank, because when you bank with Citizens Bank, you're banking where you belong.
The ultimate troll I just saw on Twitter in the 32 quarterback rankings heading into the weekend, which I think there's some stuff to figure out still. They put Phillip Rivers 31 and J.J. McCarthy 32.
Oh, that's so disrespectful. So disrespectful to J.J.
Peter Feigen, Bucks president, joined Wisconsin's afternoon or midday news on our sister station 620 WTMJ and came at the big four letters inside the NBA insider, Shams Charania. You'll have to hear that because it's juicy. Next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
And you're disrupting my flow.
No, your flow.
Dang nabbit.
Dang nabbit, I had a good flow.
Gee golly willikers.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
41 northbound at Capitol Drive. The right lane is blocked because of a crash. Watch for delays. Pretty solid coming up from Mayfair Road all the way up to that point. We've also got an issue in the Mitchell Interchange on the ramp from northbound 94 to 894 westbound. Got the right lane blocked with a broken down vehicle. That's going to take you a while to get through. And then once you do, it does slow down westbound 894 all the way to 60th Street. The bypass is backed up from the zoo down and around the Hale Interchange to Loomis. Milwaukee's most talked about holiday party is coming, the Milwaukee Holiday Gala, hosted by Mayor Cavalier Johnson and Kristen Bry, benefiting Camp Rise and Toys for Tots. Get your tickets today at mkeholidayGala.org. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Slight chance for snow, mostly cloudy with a low of 14. Tomorrow, chance of snow up to an inch of accumulation, a high of 25. Weather's brought to you by the Bartolotta Restaurants, offering the perfect holiday gift, a memorable experience with Bartolotta gift cards. Purchase yours at bartolottas.com. And happy holidays, Milwaukee. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga
It's
on
always
94.5.
football season.
This team has that factor to close out games. This defense can close up shop, and we haven't had that in a while.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
And we've seen it on display numerous times this season, and we saw it again today.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The president of James Imaging Systems, Tom Tegeter.
As I reflect on the 2025 performance of the James Imaging Systems team, I'm inspired by their power of action, reliable follow-through, and ability to consistently connect with our clients. So thank you for helping our clients grow, profit, and thrive. In addition, I'm humbled by the trust our clients place in the James Imaging Systems expertise to help them succeed, now and in the years to come. As your local business technology partner, I extend my appreciation and gratitude for your ongoing loyalty. Looking forward, I feel that as individuals and as a community, if we display the power of positive action and authentically strive to find common ground, then our local communities will be stronger and our family connections will be secure and enduring. To everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and God bless America.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
The holidays are always a wonderful time to get engaged.
And this is the perfect year to do it.
Really? Why is that?
We have a special collection of double dog dazzling engagement rings for just $3,998.
Tell her what makes them double dog dazzling, Monica.
These bridal sets are covered in diamonds and have a 3-carat created diamond center stone.
Wow.
Or you can choose a 3/4 carat natural diamond for just $1,798. And Kessler's will contribute a free 14-carat gold mounting and mount your diamond in it for you.
Wow.
Or you can get 5 matching diamonds side by side that spread all across the top of your finger.
2 carats total weight.
5 big created diamonds in a ring that will rock the house. Tell her how much, Rick?
$1,998.
Wow.
You guessed it, Sarah. We call it the Wow Collection.
18-month financing at 0% is available.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Oh, my back.
Santa?
Gina Della from Pella. You've been a good girl this year.
Is that why you're in here building new windows?
Santa's doing OT.
Let me make a call.
Frighteningly fast Pella team at your service. Let us take it from here, Mr. Claus. And Gina, next time.
I know. Ask for a Pella gift card. Right now at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, get 0% interest for 24 months. Visit PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. 12/31/2025. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from Brewtown Trading Co., it's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and always on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Earlier today, Peter Feigen, the Bucs president, joined Wisconsin's Midday News as there's been a lot of stuff from Bucs players talking to the media yesterday. Chris Haynes reports, Sham Charania, the ESPN insider, reporting about rumors. Well, let's just say this. Peter Feigen had some blunt words for Shams.
Well, can you imagine dealing with this? Like, there's no statute of limitations. Shams has been saying the same thing for almost a calendar year in getting this done. I think Giannis has made it clear that, you know, especially lately and especially internally and partially externally, like, I'd like to rehab and I'd like to focus on basketball in a big way. And this is kind of Groundhog's Day. It comes back. It is terrible for our fans. It is terrible internally and externally. It's like the world of clickbait and to like make this happen. And I think, you know, this is, you know, honestly like how to manufacture a story and continue to beat it to death till, you know, I think hopefully the pundits in the NBA, like, you know, it could happen. Our role internally is especially when we're not doing as well as we'd like to, is to really focus, you know, on the team, focus on winning, turning this around in like a big way.
Bucs president Peter Feigen on our sister station 620 WTMJ. What do you take from that, old Kyle?
I'm going to tell y'all this.
Keep it real.
Nobody's saying Giannis isn't going anywhere. Listen, we listened to Kyle Kuzma yesterday. We listened to KPJ yesterday. Now we listen to
Peter
Feigen from the Milwaukee Bucks. He's the president of the Milwaukee Bucks. Not once did he say, no, we will not be trading Giannis. No, Giannis hasn't requested to be traded. No, we have no interest in Giannis moving. He has no interest in moving. He didn't say any of that. Never once. He said, we're not playing as well.
To be fair, that is one cut from an entire interview.
That's true. That's very true.
From our sister station, which is journalistic.
The money cut should be no, we do not plan to move on from Giannis. He has not requested a trade. That is the money cut. So if that came out of his mouth, that needs to be what everybody is hearing. But I'm consistently hearing, oh, well, we're focused on this. We're focused on that. We need to say, listen, I don't even want to entertain this because this is nonsense. He just tried to throw Shams under the bus versus actually saying definitively Giannis is not going anywhere. I'm telling y'all.
It's almost like you're going lower by getting in the weeds with all the reporting, but
he took shots at him.
But to his defense, it has been a year of reporting in which, as a president of an organization, you're not as you want to make sure your house is in order, and this is providing chaos to the house. So I understand going at someone over, you break eventually. You're like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of having the same conversation with everybody in our organization. From everyone who sees me and looks at me is wondering. I look them in the eyes, they're wondering the exact same thing. And so he wanted to say his piece, and I understand that.
That's real.
Well, it takes some courage to go out there and have an interview when there is such chaos in your house in the Milwaukee Bucks. But he was clearly just trying to steady the ship and stop the bleeding. But you're exactly right, Kyle. It sounds like he was gearing up to say, Kyle, Giannis has been saying internally and a little bit externally.
Internally, partially. Yes, partially externally, partially internally.
I was ready for him to say, I want to be a Buck. That's what I thought he was going to say. Giannis has been saying, I just want to rehab and focus on basketball. That is not a level of
rehab
confidence
and
whatsoever.
focus on basketball.
Brad, actually, that part is what stood out to me most. Strove, can you try and chop that?
It sounds like he's gearing up to say, internally and a little bit externally. It sounds like he's about to say, Giannis doesn't want to get traded. Giannis wants to be a Buck. But it was Giannis wants to rehab and focus on basketball. So listen, this is what's happening when you're trying to steady the ship and you're trying to keep your superstar somewhat happy. But the reality is nobody is saying, listen, this is all hogwash. Giannis is going to be a Buck for life. He knows that. We know that. We're not shopping him. That's ludicrous.
I guess I would ask 800-990-3776. Does any of this matter until Giannis speaks? Is this the one thing that we continue to miss?
Yes,
but
it
you know
does
what I
matter.
mean? Because the last time that he had the intimate interview with Thanasis, he talked about the goal to win a second championship. So my mindset when looking through all this is, sure, there's the connection to the Knicks. There's rumors of this. There's Chris Haynes. There's Peter Feigen talking from a Buck side of things. But what I do know in my heart of hearts is Giannis is the ultimate competitor who wants to leave a legacy. And if that means that he won't be in Milwaukee because it doesn't give him the best chance to win a championship, that will likely be the end scenario.
His legacy cemented here.
Correct. And there might be, because of how this is dragging on, it does kind of bring him into the villainish thing a little bit. But that will be forgotten after a year. He will always be welcome to the place he made home. But I do want to focus on the Peter Feigen portion where he talked about the externally versus partially internally and all that conversation, because that's where I thought there was an opportunity to be like, this is what's going on. But it was very minute
in getting this done. I think Giannis has made it clear that, especially lately and especially internally and partially externally, I'd like to rehab and I'd like to focus on basketball.
You had the chance with the setup, right? We're all thinking, he's been saying this.
I want to be a Buck.
And
internally he has
told
us that he committed
I am a Milwaukee Buck through the end of this year.
Yeah, even anything
any sort of true direction. That's what I would have hoped in from a fan standpoint of just give me something that I can know. But everyone is going to sit here and that actually opens up the door for Shams, Chris Haynes, and anybody to keep rolling because he didn't put the kibosh on anything.
Yeah, nobody's put a kibosh on anything so far. Peter Feigen, just lie. I'm telling you, just lie and say Giannis wants to be here. He hasn't asked for that because nobody can second guess it. Now, if Giannis got traded, then people would be like, "Hey, things change."
But if he says that, then I guarantee there's another report that Giannis's agent has reaffirmed that he is evaluating options and wants to figure it out.
They need to be on one accord with their message, because right now players don't know what to say. Nobody can give a definitive answer, and it's just going to continue to drag on until Giannis comes out and speaks on it and lets everybody know, I'm committed to being to Milwaukee as long as we are competing for championships. The season has started now, and my focus this year, is like Peter Feigen just said, is righting the ship and getting this team to a title this year. And Giannis and fans need to realize that it's all about this year. Next year, we'll see what happens, but we have to earn Giannis's trust that we can build a title contender around him.
Here's the thing, this is why I'm nearing certainty that something is going to happen and that Giannis will not be a Buck by as late as next summer, potentially earlier, because there are times in the NBA where things happen and you're completely blindsided. The Luka trade was a complete blindside. They were able to keep that quiet. The Mavericks were able to shop Luka around and execute a trade that was mega to the NBA. I would be under the belief that if Giannis wanted to get traded or that they were shopping him, you could do so in a way that's quiet, but it's like the worst kept secret in the NBA. This could be quiet, but the reality is it's being discussed, and no matter what the president says, he's just trying to create a narrative.
And I guess, again, as I'm continuing to digest this, as I listened to it and was talking, to people, I now am walking away worse than I did, because all Peter Feigen addressed was rumors and didn't bring clarity to the situation, if that makes sense.
No,
you know what I mean?
It makes sense. That's why there's something.
The title of the clip is what, Strofe?
What's the truth?
And there's really nothing about the future of Giannis in there. It's more so your biggest takeaway from this clip is he's taking a shot at Shams, and that's going to be the biggest thing that Peter knows that Bucks fans are frustrated with, so he's trying to identify with them to keep them as close to the organization as possible.
You know what's crazy is the president of an organization talked about fans. He said, he's saying all this and making our fans upset. Like, who cares?
Who cares? He needs butts and seats.
Oh, that's the whole thing. He's trying to hold off as much as possible so he can keep as many butts and seats. But I think over the next 6 months, Bucks fans need to, again, accept what the future is, and hopefully the Milwaukee Bucks, when they do move on for Giannis, because they're not going to be good this year, they're not going to have prospects for next year because we don't have young talent on the team, is that we just need to hope that we get.
They don't have enough young talent that can boom.
Oh, Ryan Rollins going to be your number two.
It's just hard to watch the Thunder be 24-1 and be like, yeah, snap of the finger, we're on par with one of the best.
No, it's not going to. It's not going to be.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, you just got to develop. You got to trade Giannis for everything. Everything.
Yeah, I mean, you do. You have to do something to restart it, and the way they're trending right now,
might be a lifetime before we see this.
It's true, and I love Giannis.
It might be a lifetime, but let me tell you about a lifetime that's going to change your life. That's Lifetime Home Services. That's a team that you can trust, because this holiday season, you want to make your home feel safe and cozy and truly yours, and Lifetime Home Services has an incredible array of options. So many things on their docket that they can take care of for you and your home. For us, it was custom closets. They had Baby Will's closet done, and it is transformative. Cleaner air, radon safety, epoxy floors, full home renovations, smart home automation. I challenge you, whatever that home project is, call Lifetime Home Services to see if they can do it, because chances are they will. That's how good they are. That's how much they can take care of. And KBN Nation, turn your ears on and listen to this one. You mention this ad. You say, I heard Brad on KBN talk about Lifetime Home Services, and mention this ad for your consultation, during your consultation, and you will get 10% off your project. That's right. Mention Brad and KBN in hearing this ad, and Lifetime Home Services will give you 10% off during your consultation for that project that you are about to conquer. Take advantage of this discount for the special year-end special, and earn credits towards future home improvement projects when you make that purchase before year-end. Only at Lifetime Home Services can you find a deal like that. So check them out, give them a call, or visit them at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Strofe has some audio that I think you guys have heard, but he told me not to listen. So Bo Nix, the quarterback of the Broncos, we hear from him next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Hey, Gabe, also, did you call us idiots?
Yeah, it's exactly what I called you. Yes.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
it's a bit slow. We've got that issue in the Mitchell interchange. The right lane blocked on the ramp from northbound 94 to westbound 894 with a broken down vehicle. So that's something to keep in mind. Northbound 4394 right at Mineral Street. We've got a crash off on the right shoulder. That's going to be adding to some headaches through that area. Delays basically heading right through that all the way up to Locust. On the southbound side, heavy ride on 43 from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette all the way to the KK River crossing. We've got an issue on 175 northbound right at the ramp from 94 eastbound. Left lane blocked with a broken down vehicle there. And then we've also got eastbound 94 just past the Zoo interchange off on the left shoulder. We've got a crash right there, just past 92nd Street to be exact. Delays are coming from the Zoo interchange all the way through to Hawley Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, a slight chance for snow, mostly cloudy with a low of 14. Tomorrow, chance of snow up to an inch of accumulation with a high of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
They call it the Mile High City for a reason. Denver's altitude, always a topic of conversation when NFL teams visit the Broncos like the Packers will on Sunday. And head coach Matt LaFleur gives some insight on how the team will adjust to the altitude.
We had our performance staff talk to our players today, and there are certain things that you can do, but ultimately it is a circumstance, and you've got to try to best prepare your body.
It's Packers-Broncos coming up Sunday. The Packers with the NFC's longest winning streak of 4 games in a row. The Broncos tied for the league-long 10 straight wins. I'm Alex Strope.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need to find that perfect home? Don't sell. Upgrade with a home equity loan. Renovate that kitchen. Retile that bath. You choose the fixtures. Let us do the math. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
College hockey fans, get ready because the ice is heating up in Milwaukee for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 powerhouse programs, 2 action-packed days, 1 champion. It's Wisconsin, Boston College, Lake Superior State, and the defending national champion, Western Michigan. Battling it out December 28th and 29th at Fiserv Forum. Feel every bone-rattling hit and every clutch goal as these elite programs collide for holiday bragging rights. Tickets are moving fast. Grab yours today at Ticketmaster.com or the Fiserv Forum box office. The Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off. 4 teams, 1 trophy. Who will own the ice?
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month and earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If year 2025 was characterized by pain in your joints, then year 2026 can be characterized by healing, and that healing can be done at QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics has 2 locations here, Greenfield and Mequon. I've been to the Greenfield location, and I always walk away amazed at the tools in their toolkit to give you that feeling of health, of pain-free living, less inflammation, and able to do the things you want to do. They're the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. They use cellular treatments in order to eliminate that pain, reduce inflammation, and heal those joints back to where they were once again. No surgeries, no pain pills, no long recovery, just your body and mind able to feel the joy of a pain-free life, able to do the things you want to do. Especially this holiday season, you're moving around, you're traveling, you're doing things. That pain is probably more aware on your mind than ever. So don't wait any longer. Make 2026 the best year of your life. And the only way to do that is if you feel good and there's no pain in those joints. So give them a call today for your free consultation, your absolutely free, no obligation consultation. You owe it to yourself to get that opinion from the nation's leader in QC Kinetics. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
Live from Brewtown Trading Co. in Greenfield, it's Kyle, Brust Nortman. They have a huge collection of cards, the biggest selection in Wisconsin, and they live stream daily on Fanatics Live. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, Strofe running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. List is more. Kyle, are you trying to open this up early? What's going on?
I'm just waiting for my opportunity to open up my card.
Actually, I do want to bring something up real quick because you're just a very interesting individual, Kyle. No. You got to give me the floor. You got to give me the floor.
Here we go.
So Kyle's the person who says, if you have a dog, I won't eat your food. Or if somebody makes food and brings it in, I don't know them that well, I won't eat it. Like, I'm a clean freak. I'm this. I'm very specific. I choose, this. Kyle Wallace is sitting on a chair that he doesn't know where it's from. Kyle Wallace just used the restroom, and he washed his hands, and he didn't use the paper towels to dry them.
Why not?
He used his jeans and his sweatshirt to dry them.
Yeah, I did
so
use a sweatshirt.
To use clothes that have been on different things all day, you're a hypocrite germaphobe.
No, that's point. There was a couple things. I opened the door early because I wanted to wash my hands so I wouldn't have to touch the doorknob. And then the toilet paper or the paper towel roll.
Point. This is exactly the
paper
point.
towel roll was there, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know who touched it before me.
Who touched the chair?
No, that's a very good point.
Probably never been wiped down.
That's a very good point. Very good point.
You're just a hypocritical germaphobe.
Fecal matter or chairs that may be rarely used. Oh, whoa, these are our chairs. Oh, well, they're probably filthy. Yeah, that's a good point. A very good point. I need hand sanitizer now.
All right, I just got to get out.
Do you have hand sanitizer?
Okay. Alex Strofe, there was some audio that you mentioned from the quarterback of the Denver Broncos in which the Packers are playing. Bo Nix, I don't know any context as to what I'm going to hear. I don't know where it's from, so set it up and take it away.
Yeah, this is Bo Nix at his press conference yesterday, asked what it's like to be home underdogs against the Packers on Sunday.
I don't really care. My mom thinks we'll win, so that's all that matters.
My man. Hey, if Mama said you gonna win, Mama said that's the only thing that matters, Waterboy style. That's the only thing that matters. Yep.
That's his mama.
I'm a Bo Nix fan now. I like Bo. Old Bo know where it's at. Listen to Mama.
Your mamas will always believe in you, even being a home underdog.
That's how I know.
So you're a fan of Bo. You're a fan of Bo. You're wearing a Broncos sweatshirt. You're going to the game on Sunday.
Yeah, Strofe, good call.
Wait,
it's
you need to be specific. I'm wearing a Jordan Turner Broncos
It is a
sweatshirt.
Broncos hoodie, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's about what's on the back.
And everyone knows Kyle Wallace and Turner are related.
I will say, I gave
That's
you
my
credit for wearing
kinfolk.
the jersey yesterday. That was cool, super cool jersey. I didn't expect you to double down.
Double overkill.
Are you going to triple down tomorrow?
No.
On Broncos stuff?
No, tomorrow's Packers. It's the day before the game.
Is it because you're being called out now?
No. I had this all planned out.
Oh.
I mean, full transparency, we're on the stream tomorrow, and I wanted to make sure I can show folks that my little cousin played for the Broncos. I wanted to have the radio audience too.
Yeah, but it's not like on our stream in our 3-box for those who are listening on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. There's 3 of us.
Yes, sir.
And it's not like it says our names, and it's not like Kyle Wallace, cousin Jordan plays for the Broncos.
Real story. I'm gonna go to my text messages yesterday. Cuzzo texted me yesterday, all the way from Denver, taking time away from his busy schedule as they prepare to take an L. He sent me a text message from a fan that sent him this.
A fan sent Jordan that?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, what is it? Hello?
A fan sent him a screenshot of his cousin wearing his jersey on ESPN Radio. He DM'd him saying, "Oh, look at your cousin representing you all the way in Wisconsin." Y'all saw it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah.
This segment
Now,
what I will say is Bo Nix going to his mom and not annoying. He stinks.
Wow.
I don't know.
Now he stinks.
I've always said I don't think Bo Nix is a very good quarterback.
It is an interesting comment. I don't think Jordan Love would say something like that.
So I believe in our team. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? And that's Jordan. In the spirit of doing three different things in one segment, which is what we are not taught to do, starting with Kyle germaphobe, into Kyle
this thing is
opening up the box. This is why they give you a blade.
Wow. I don't play with
wiping his
knives.
hands on his jeans. We did get a text from our content director because this is just fantastic. The Chicago Bears on Twitter. Tickets for potential home playoff game at Soldier Field are now on sale.
Who's going to be the dummies that buy those? They probably going to take your money and say, you can apply this to our season tickets next year.
Yeah, exactly.
No refund, buddy. Oh, this is a great ploy by the Bears.
A month early. They must be concerned about
playoffs.
Home playoffs. Selling tickets.
Home playoffs.
Oh my gosh, they better focus on actually winning the game. I really think that they end up going at the best in these last 4 games, 1-3.
Literally, you know the phrase "act like you've been there before." This is acting like you haven't been to the playoffs.
$700.
To sit out in the cold,
$700.
Watch the team catch
Act
an L.
like you've been there before. This is clearly a team that's never been there before. Clearly.
Yeah, the Lions knew better. My goodness. That's crazy.
We'll get to somebody who has been there many times, and he's won a Super Bowl, and he understands the delusion as somebody who grew up in that area. But before we get to Bryan Bulaga, with all the knowledge and information on football, I need Brad to tell us about Bank 5-9.
Oh, Bank 5-9, KBN Nation, is your place to go for that true local community bank, whatever that is in your financial picture, whether it be checking, savings, CDs, loans, even have a wealth management arm. There is so much that Bank 5-9 will do to make your life better. That is their mission statement, after all. Make lives better. And Bank 5-9 has been making lives better for people for so long now. 1859. That's what the 5-9 stands for. For that long, you know you're doing something right. And not only that, they're still earning awards for being the best bank in the Milwaukee area. The Community Choice Award gave them the award for best bank in the Milwaukee area, and they've been named a top workplace for 16 straight years. But most importantly to them, in their heart, is charitable giving, volunteerism, all in the community around us. They're making the lives of everyone in southeastern Wisconsin that much better. So if you're looking for that true local community bank that's making lives better, see how they can make your life a little bit better by visiting them at one of their 14 branch locations or visiting them at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
Super Bowl champ, host of the Homer Hour,
Yeah.
Bryan Bulaga, joins us next, live.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Homer. This might be the dumbest thing that he has to have said in his career.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
In football, what does every great team start with?
A strong defense. Same's true in business.
Defense against what?
Cyber threats. That's why companies use Trend Micro.
What do they actually protect?
Your network, your data, your people, from ransomware, phishing, and more.
So it's not just antivirus?
Not at all. Trend Micro has a full defensive playbook trusted worldwide for over 35 years.
Sounds like the kind of defense every business needs.
Exactly. Don't get blindsided. Go to trendmicro.com and see how enterprise security is done right.
the president of James Imaging Systems, Tom Tegeter.
As I reflect on the 2025 performance of the James Imaging Systems team, I'm inspired by their power of action, reliable follow-through, and ability to consistently connect with our clients. So thank you for helping our clients grow, profit, and thrive. In addition, I'm humbled by the trust our clients place in the James Imaging Systems expertise to help them succeed, now and in the years to come. As your local business technology partner, I extend my appreciation and gratitude for your ongoing loyalty. Looking forward, I feel that as individuals and as a community, if we display the power of positive action and authentically strive to find common ground, then our local communities will be stronger and our family connections will be secure and enduring. To everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and God bless America.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
There are 12 months in the year.
12 hours on the clock.
12 signs of the zodiac.
12 days of Christmas.
12 apostles.
And 12 wow items at Kessler's.
And 12 wow items at Kessler's.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
One of the coolest wow items is only $48.
It's a paperclip chain made out of gold-plated sterling silver.
Very cool. And just $48.
We have wow tennis bracelets for just $1,998.
Wow 10-carat tennis necklaces.
Wow engagement rings.
A wow toggle heart bracelet.
And it's just $168.
Wow diamond pendants.
And a fantastic wow snowflake pendant in sterling silver.
With blue color-enhanced diamonds. Blue!
And it's just $163. Kessler's is the place to be for you and me.
And blue diamonds are you diamonds.
The thing is wow. The time is now.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Kringle, all I want for Christmas is you.
Dad!
What?
We've talked about this. Yeah, your jingle for your Kringle entry last year was so lame that Racine Danish Kringle banned you from their contest.
I thought it was only a one holiday season ban.
It was a lifetime ban.
Well, I guess I'm out, but here's how you can enter our ESPN Wisconsin Racine Danish Kringle Jingle for Your Kringle contest on Wilde and Tausch. Submit your own original jingle to ESPNWisconsinContest.com. Then we'll pick the most creative songs, and our grand prize winner will get Kringle for a year. Make sure you include Racine Danish Kringle. It's not just a treat, it's a tradition in your jingle. If you don't want to sing, but you still want to celebrate the holidays with Racine Danish Kringle, call 800-4DANISH or visit Kringle.com and order their all-new flavor, Peppermint Brownie Kringle.
Racine Danish Kringle, such a tasty, yummy treat. With a flaky crust and sweet icing, it's the best thing you can eat.
Oh, like that's so much better than mine.
Well, at least we're not off-key.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you're like me, this time of year can feel a little blah. The holidays are expensive and so are those heating bills. The weather's cold and you know what's coming next. Months of winter and all this snow. That's exactly why Universal Windows Direct is helping homeowners beat the winter blues with a deal that's all about comfort, savings, and something to look forward to. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free with no limit from Universal Windows Direct. Plus, you get 0% financing for 60 months. That's 5 whole years with 0 interest on your payments. And there's a little bit more, a bonus gift for the holiday season. When you work with Universal Windows Direct, they have a free vacation voucher after your next project is completed. So go ahead and call them today at 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And I'm telling you, KBN Nation, like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
We are Kyle Brust Nortman live from Brewtown Trading Co. Great people around here. They're very service-oriented, taking care of everyone, walking in, showing them what they got, and you can catch an autographed card like we're about to. And joining us now on Kyle Brust Nortman before the Homer Hour is Bryan Bulaga, the Super Bowl champ. What's up, Bryan?
Not much. How we doing, guys?
We're doing good, and we're excited for the matchup this weekend. Another opportunity. Brad, what was that line from Bielema? I got to memorize it.
Congratulations on winning a big game. Your prize is an even bigger game.
And that's how I feel about the game coming up Sunday. When you think about Jordan Love and the opportunity to go against a good defense on the road with the way he's playing and with this offensive line, where's your confidence level in this offense?
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel really good about the offense. I think they're in a good place. Their trajectory over the last few weeks has been on the up. And, I think this is going to be a good test. Like, this Denver defense is like the perfect test for them to see where they are at this point in the season, because that's a playoff and an AFC championship Super Bowl type defense. That's what Denver's defense is. So you're going to get a really good idea of where Green Bay's at based on how they perform against Denver's defense. And to me, this is like the type of challenge you want this time of year, right? Like you beat a good team like this on the road in their place, and your offense performs well against their defense. That's a lot of momentum. That's a ton of momentum, because I feel good about our defense going against their offense. I really do. I'm not as much worried about that. It's about how are we going to move the ball, and I think our offense is trending in the right direction.
Yeah, Brian, we did a little stat looking into earlier in the show, and Pro Football Focus, for however you want to describe it, had the Denver defensive line specifically ranked as the 6th best D-line in the NFL. So, one, what's your opinion of this defensive line? How good are they? And two, when you're an offensive lineman, how do you combat against a defensive line that's so good and so well balanced between all the members of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think, especially on the road, when you're on the road and going against a defensive line like this, you have to really take advantage of opportunities when you're in the run game, right? You got to really run the ball well and lean on this defensive group as much as you can and try to wear them out in the opportunities you get in the run game, because what a group like this wants to do is get after the passer. They want sacks. They want the big plays. I mean, they're very good at it too. So it's really taking advantage of the opportunities you get to kind of give the body blows in the run game. And when it's in the pass, you just gotta buckle in and be ready to go, right? Like, I mean, these guys rip off the edge. They get really good push up the middle too. I mean, they do everything well up front. So I guess if there's 5 better groups than them in the NFL, okay. There's not too many groups that are better than them. Let's just put it that way. So if they're at 6, there must be some other teams that are playing just astronomically well that I don't know much about.
Yeah,
at this point
I think from top of mind, Cleveland, Houston, Pittsburgh, Rams. I think and I can't remember the 5th one.
I mean,
so all good ones, but all debatable.
Yeah, I'll give you Houston, but Cleveland, it's Myles Garrett. It's one player.
Yeah, that's true. He's carrying the load on that one. But I'm curious, in a D line like this that's so good at rushing the passer, do you tell Jordan Love, hey, you got to throw the ball quicker?
Got to.
Yeah, he's got to be on schedule. He's got to be on schedule, and that's also for Matt too, right? That's also how he's drawing up the plays and what he's calling, setting into the huddles, a 3-step drop, 5-step drop, the routes and kind of the concepts and designs and things like that. So that's kind of on both of them and how they attack this Denver defense. Because, I mean, if you're just going to go into this as a 5-step and 7-step drop game, it's going to be very tough on the offensive line to hold up against this group. It just is. I mean, you can have the best group, and it's going to be tough to hold up against these guys. So you got to be cautious about how long he's sitting back there and how long developing the routes are, right? Like, if you're going to take shots, you're going to have to probably have 6 in or 7 in and take just deep shots with Watson and try to, pick your spots to do it. It can't be all the time, because that gives those guys opportunities to go get you.
Yeah, a game like this, to me, for Jordan Love, this could be a big MVP moment for him. Do you think the Green Bay Packers are going to this game putting it on the arm of Jordan Love versus the legs of Josh Jacobs?
Who is out of practice the last couple days?
Yeah, he hasn't practiced. So, I mean, I don't know if you just think you can just throw it the entire time. Like, I don't think that's a good plan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's smart to do against this
They're
Denver
so
defense.
tough against the run, Brian.
Yeah, they're tough against the pass too.
They're 10th in passing. 10th in passing
and
yards.
Riley Moss can get picked on. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, okay, but at the same time, you have to be able to hold up in protection to pick on him long enough. Mm-hmm. That's the trade-off with if you want to pick on somebody, you have to be able to hold up in pass protection long enough, right? Like,
we know that here.
And yeah, and you got to be able to, especially with Parsons. So you understand how that kind of goes. So it's going to be interesting to see the protection plan. But I do think that you have to be able to run the football a little bit against this Denver defense. You got to be able to keep them on their heels just a little bit, so it's just not pinning their ears back and going after Love all game, because that's a tough situation to be in for him.
You know, Brian, we've talked a lot about, obviously, Jordan Love and Micah Parsons, and Tucker Kraft was kind of becoming that third most important Packer. Who, in your mind, is the third most important Packer outside of Love and Micah?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I think there's a bunch of guys you could say that are in the running for it. I think you look
That's
at
what
it.
Makes it good, but I want Bryan Bulaga's answer.
I think the way he's playing right now, I mean, I think it's Christian Watson, because if you remove him from this equation, what does that offense look like? And that to me is the biggest question. Like, before he got put into the lineup, it was kind of sputtering a little bit, right? With the deep, like, just opening up the shots downfield and the passing game. He gets put in there, the passing game comes alive all of a sudden, and now we're throwing the ball downfield and things look a lot different. So if you were to somehow not have him, what does the offense look like, right? Like, what happens? And to me, he'd be my pick right now. But again, I think
crazy just to think to yourself that Matthew Golden was a first-round draft pick, getting limited snaps. I know he's been hurt a little bit, but what an interesting journey after picking a wide receiver in the first round.
Very much so.
Goody said, I tried to tell y'all.
Didn't know if you had any quick thoughts on that.
Listen, it's tough being a rookie, and it's tough being a rookie wide receiver. Let's just call it that, right? Like, it's difficult. And he's been a little bit banged up, too, to go along with it. So it's just been an up and down year for him, right? Like, and I'm hoping that he can get a little confidence to get going, but it's the way it's played out for him this year.
Brian, rumor has it, Homer's favorite quick service